Okay, and welcome back to Miss Creation TV. We are playing some Genshin Impact today. I'm a little bit late. I was finishing my dinner, and I've got this lovely square of cornbread here that I'm probably going to try and quietly eat on loading screens. Had a busy day today. Got back a little bit later than I wanted to, and just needed the time to recoup a bit. But we've got some Genshin Impact coming, and I'm excited for what we're going to do today. Initially, I was going to keep going down the story quests, and keep the plot, the character, and the other elements kind of moving. But I realized yesterday that a lot of the weekly systems reset, and that there are a couple other things we could showcase, and from kind of a more didactic standpoint. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do today. I don't know how long that will take. There's a decent chance it will take a fair while, just because some of the systems are just time consuming. There's things you sort of have to like spread out and do. And if we get left in the middle, we might just do some of the world quests that I'm in the middle of. I've been playing this game a fair bit off stream, just trying to keep up with dailies and other stuff, and been really enjoying Natlan in the recent developments. So I will try and fill the time with that if we have a need for it. I think we're probably going to run from about 9 to midnight tonight, so I have some time to get some uploads and still get a decent amount of sleep. I still have a mammoth of 3 days left at work. About another 10 days before work really kind of drops off a little bit, and I should be able to spend more time focusing on stream. I promise I'm going to get some of the little doodle guys animated soon. Made some decent progress on that, but still have a long ways to go in terms of making them look good and useful. But they're going to be cute. I'm excited about it. So in a nutshell, that's what we're doing today. We're playing some Genshin Impact, but looking at the schedule for the week, it's not going to look all that different from last week, but it is introducing hopefully something new if I have the energy on Monday. Or I'm sorry, on Thursday. So we'll be playing Genshin again today from 9 to 11 or 12. But Thursday, I want to try and do Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I play tested it yesterday, and it looks like it streams okay. I mean, the game still runs really poorly because it's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but it is what it is. And I think we're going to treat that one a little bit differently than maybe what we expect. I will not be doing a traditional playthrough of Pokemon, but instead kind of using my existing profile to explore other stuff. And maybe teach some people a few things about what you can do in the end game of Pokemon, or like what's fun about the end game of Pokemon. Then back again with Stardew on Friday. I don't know if that'll be solo or co-op. We'll have to throw that out in the server and see if anybody wants to play co-op or not. And then Paper Mario continuing into Chapter 5 on Sunday. And as Paper Mario gets into the end game and the tail end of the experience, I'm hoping that I'll be ready to go with what is most likely Breath of the Wild after that. But we'll have to see. I know the game runs. I have playtested Breath of the Wild. I have playtested Tears of the Kingdom. They both work. I'm not sure which one I want to do first, though. I think it might end up being Breath of the Wild, but just not a complete 100% run. And then maybe I will torture myself into 100%ing Tears of the Kingdom. Either that or it's the other way around. I haven't quite decided yet. One is much more feasible than the other, especially when considering that I might be playing that game as minimally as once a week. So we'll have to see. But that's what the schedule looks like for now. It's not all that different. If I get really ambitious, I might throw in some Overwatch somewhere. But that's actually partially why I was a little bit late, too. The Overwatch just patched today, and they released 6v6 with the full modern roster, which is really exciting. So I was enjoying some of that. They also dropped a really cool new Zenyatta skin, which as a Zenyatta main, I had to, unfortunately, give Blizzard money for. Feeling a bit of regret about that, but I think it was worth it. It looks very cool. But without too much more delay, let's hop into that and see what the world has for us today. I'm going to stick with my PNG tuber for now, but I could change that. Actually, you know what? Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like if we get rid of that one and we add that one. So this could be the setup too. I did do some tweaking of the stream layout because I wanted to make the gameplay a little bit bigger so that the elements kind of around the frame were less intrusive. I still don't know if it's going to work really well for Stardew. Just because so much of the UI is in that upper right corner. That big hanging leaf is kind of just a problem. I might have to custom rebuild the frame with the elements in the package and make it work, but for now, this is what we're going to do. So let me, I think I am going to stick with, because I'm going to be eating this cornbread kind of quietly, I am going to stick with the reactive cam for right now, but maybe we'll change it later. So the first things we have to do are still our dailies, and we've talked a fair bit about our daily system in this game. It's pretty straightforward. There's just, oh my gosh, sorry about that. Lag is all over the place right now. Whoa. Is that internet based or is that ping based? What's going on? But these 4 little purple squares or diamonds are just daily quick quests that you do. You get some rewards for it. If you really want to, like, I don't know, progress in the game or get a bunch of characters or weapons and stuff, this is pretty much the best thing you can do for yourself. It will amount to 60 gems a day, which is about 1/3 of a wish. So every 3 days you'll get 1 wish, which if that's all you do, will be a little bit difficult, but it can work. And it provides you with your best source of free-to-play items, or I'm sorry, gems, which are not the easiest things to come by. That being said, I forget to mention this when we play this game, but drops for this game are live. So if you are watching and you want to get a little something out of it, there are drops available for Genshin when watching this stream. So don't miss out on that if you're doing it. And they are pretty minimal. I forget what it is. I think it's like something like 20 gems and a few. There's like some stream exclusive like stickers and a couple other things that come with it. Nothing major, but if you're going to be here, you might as well pick that stuff up. Something extra for the stream community. Let me just a minute. I can't actually tell where this commission is. So one of my dailies is hiding from me. I think it's right up here. Yeah. These are usually very quick. As you can see, that last one was just a really quick combat exchange where you don't really have to do anything. You just fight a few enemies and you're good to go. This one wants me to break all of these little fruits, I guess. What are they called? Puffer fruit. Yeah, okay, so they are fruits. I don't know why exactly they're edible and they're growing underwater, but they are. But, you know, really quickly just kind of smack those with the jellyfish power that they conveniently place right next to it. Ooh, that one's going to be annoying. It's in the basement. How the heck am I supposed to get there? Is there a waypoint down here? Oh, there is. Okay. It's hiding on me. Like, sometimes you get really unlucky. There are quest-based versions of these commissions that take a lot longer time. This is one of them. This is one of my least favorite commissions in the history of the game. So these little kids want to, I think they're looking for like machine parts or something. They're trying to build their own mech or something crazy like that. But we just have to help them find the pieces for it really quickly. Or maybe not. Let's see. This could be one that evolves over time. Like if you do it right enough times, you get like the next stage. I've been trying to write a review recently. I had some questions. I found that, well, this little kid is like the biggest virgin. Like, this dude stays inside. He's never touched grass. Like, this kid drives me crazy. Would you join us? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead. What do you want me to do? Oh, no, it is hide and seek. Son of a bitch. I do not like this quest. I should have memorized by now where the kids are, but it just drives me crazy. See, I swear that's one of them. Okay, yeah, so this kid isn't really trying to hide. He's just like, alright, I'll stand in the open. I don't want to do this. Pretty sure this is one of them here. She at least puts in some effort. She, like, faces the wall and looks away, but, like, that's about it. You love that degree of effort. Okay, where's the other? The third one is always a nightmare to find, because I think he actually goes up, doesn't he? No, he doesn't. He's back this way. There's one that's, like... maybe it's me. Maybe it's... Oh, hello, random tortoise. How you have a name. How are you? I would love to sit and chat, but I need to find this child, wherever they are. Is he just, like, under the stairwell? There we go. Okay, this kid, this is the one who actually wants to play hide and seek, and he, like, puts in effort. So we give him a little bit of credit. He at least, like, attempts to play the game. Okay, so that's all that is. I don't think this quest evolves at all, which is kind of stupid. The ones that are like this, that are like social interaction and like things you have to help with, I always kind of think they're supposed to progress and like eventually you get the achievement for it and then you just don't have to do it anymore. That would be cool. And they tend to take a little bit longer. There are actually some commissions that take a decent amount of time. I don't think any of them, provided you know what you're doing, take longer than like 2 or 3 minutes, though. So it's not too bad. They're designed to be quick. So this is just a combat challenge again. These are usually my favorite because you can just sort of blow through them.
Overruled.
Especially when you have some decently built characters. These don't present too much of a challenge. Oh, just as I say that, there's a... What am I stuck on? Oh. Okay, this thing's going to be a little chunky, I think. Okay, not too bad. So that's all 4 of my daily commissions done. As soon as you do that, you pop back to the city of your choosing. I think it used to be that you actually had to go to the city that the commissions were done within, but I think now you can just do it from anywhere. So we talked to Catherine, not with a Q, but with a K, and you click that daily commission reward, and you're going to get your additional 20 extra gems for finishing everything. The real big winner out of that, too, is if you care about getting maximum adventure rank, this is the most consistent way to get adventure EXP. That and doing quests is also really good, too, and spending your resin, which we'll go over in a minute, but the resin is kind of multifaceted. So we can also do our expeditions. This will matter for the battle pass because I did actually cave and buy the battle pass. I've been playing this game enough that there was enough useful stuff in it that I kind of thought it was worth the $10. Especially if I'm going to try and keep content rolling for this. So not the greatest choice. I've spent more money on video games today than I would like to, but I did want to showcase why it matters because it kind of matters to the weekly experience. So the big kicker with this is, let's try the, let's look at the battle pass. Oh, also, this game must have patched today. Or recently. No, it must have been today. So there are daily level things that contribute to your battle pass level. This ranges from 30 out of 50, and we'll look at what the rewards are for that. And these refresh every day. You can get all these. You log in, you claim your commissions, you do your little dailies. Mining items I get from the expeditions. I just get the items from that. And then using your daily resin. Now, this will get completed no matter what you spend it on, and that's where we start to get into the weekly system. So the weekly system has a whole bunch of higher point reward things that you can do that are really useful. So defeating bosses 10 times is one of them, using 1,200 original resin, which I think means you have to log in and use all of your resin 6 days out of 7. So I do miss this one. Sometimes it's not the end of the world. Spending 500,000 more sounds like a lot, but you'd be amazed how quickly you'll do that if you're trying to build even one character. Challenge domains you will almost always get if you use any amount of your resin, pretty easily achievable. Complete ley line deposit challenges. I usually miss this one because I'm doing domain challenges instead of ley line deposit challenges. These give you artifacts and things to upgrade weapons and characters. These give you experience to level characters and money to pay for everything. So I typically don't spend a lot of time with ley line deposits because you will get a decent amount of them even from the free battle pass, but you'll get a ton of it from the paid battle pass. Cook 20 dishes you can always get. Forge 20 items you can always get. Obtain, this is also very doable if you have your teapot set up, which we've visited but I haven't fully explained. I usually skip furnishings. I usually skip the traveling sales pot because you have to multiplayer it. Trounce domains is also very easy to do, and we'll showcase that here. So a lot of these things on this list we'll be going over. Additionally, there are the full battle pass period, which usually is about 40 days, and includes the events that run. So, I wonder, it is the Lunar New Year, isn't it? I think we're about to get a lot of free stuff, actually. I didn't look at the other exclamation points on our menu. Fun. Okay, this might be a fun stream. Well, I hope it's always a fun stream, but there might be some surprise even for me on this stream. So it looks like there's some type of event we have to do some stuff with, but these are the two that are really interesting. We got this make a total of 50 wishes for pulling for Sea Lolly. I do not usually get this, and I would not in any way pressure yourself to do so. 50 wishes equates to, if you paid straight cash for it, $100, and this is worth probably 5 cents. So don't strive to get this. This you will get somewhat frequently if you're building a character especially, and you do get a nice bonus of gems with it and some battle pass progress, but these two are the really interesting ones. Oh, wait a minute, I thought the Spiral Abyss reset. Huh? This is one of the things I wanted to show off today. Oh, I did. No, I'm on 9 out of 12. I think it gives me 9 for... Okay, we'll check this out. So the Spiral Abyss and the Imaginarium Theater are like recurring mechanics that exist alongside the Invocation Genius TCG game, which is a full-on digital trading card game within a game that I have not even touched in my many years of playing this because it is so expansive and so big, and I don't really care for it. I don't like digital card games. I really like physical card games, and we can talk about that at some point on stream. I'm a huge like physical TCG collector and player. But in the game, I haven't gotten used to it. Maybe stream will convince me to do it someday, but I haven't yet. These two things reset every, I think it's like 18 to 19 days, and that's why they exist under this period instead of weekly, because they don't fully reset weekly. But they represent pretty large challenges and pretty involved challenges, and they are content that if you want to do really well and get the maximum reward from, you will have to have some pretty good and pretty well-built characters, and in many cases, a lot of them. I have just started learning the Imaginarium Theater. I just discovered this recently because I was away from the game when it released. And I'm going to hold on showing it off on stream until I better understand it. Unless people really want to see it, then maybe we could try it. I don't think it's reset yet, though. We can check. But the Spiral Abyss has, if memory serves. So we'll be doing that today, too. But that's enough yapping. I do want to check some... Oh, yeah, things patched today. There's new wishes, and I think I know who it is. It's our own... It's our own mother. Arlecchino is back, and this is a really quick re-release. Arlecchino dropped not that long ago. I want to say like 5 or 6 months ago. Maybe less even. Nah, it's maybe... I want to say 5 or 6 months ago. That is a crazy fast turnaround time to rerun a character, which tells me that a lot of people skip pulling on her, and a lot of people are prepared to spend some decent money on this character. The good news is for me, I already have her weapon, and I actually got lucky and didn't just get her once, but twice, which is pretty busted because her level 1 constellation is awesome. However, we did talk a little bit about how Clorind might be kind of fun to have. There is a new 4-star up alongside them that I'm not completely sure who that is, but they look kind of cool. Is she holding a whip? That's crazy. But I am going to set my weapon in this case for Clorind's weapon. I do not anticipate pulling for this. I just want the red exclamation point to go away. Oh. What? What is this? Who's available? Confirm. What does this do? I need to learn about this. I've never seen this before. Of all the things present, Baiju is actually probably the most useful. He is a Dendro healer, which really fits a lot of the needs I have in this game. Chart a course towards one of the following characters or weapons. So you can get... this is a really good weapon, too. The Unforged is very good. Polar Star is also, I think, supposed to be quite good. I have no idea who uses Memories of Dust. I have 3 of these already by accident. So are these just the weapons for all of these characters? What is this? Primordial Jade Spear, don't need that. Calamity Queller is a phenomenal weapon as well. Okay, I'm going to click on Baiju. Oh, wait, hang on. Chronicle Path is a unique mechanism for chronicled wishes. Before making a chronicled wish, you must select a target amongst the 5-star characters. The 5-star characters or 5-star items for your Chronicle Path. After making a selection during the Chronicle Wish period, the 5-star items you receive from the wish will only be of the same item type as the target you selected for your Chronicle Path. You will receive 1 fate point when you receive a 5-star weapon or character that is not the one you chose for the Chronicle Wish. Once you have accumulated enough fate points, the next 5-star character in the Chronicle Wish in this period will be the one you chose. Your already accumulated fate points will be reset when you receive the character. Okay. You may change or cancel the path you set. Doing so will reset your already accumulated fate points. When this period ends, your fate points will be reset. So the pity does not carry over. What are the odds, though? Does it tell me the odds? I'm clicking on Baiju either way. Oh, interesting. So it uses the special wishes. I thought this would use regular wishes. This comes as a bit of a surprise. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was going to use the regular wishes, because a lot of the characters in here are the default lose your 50-50s. I guess only 2 of them are. Chi-Chi and Kuching are. The rest are things you actually have to pull for. And it functions the same as pity, so I'm assuming it has the same odds then, and it just lets you get stuff that's off cycle? Yeah, probably. Okay. So there's not too much to do here, but as you can see, we actually do have... So 8,000 gems is equivalent to 50 wishes. 1,600 with each wish being 160. 16,000 is 100 wishes. So we have 50 plus the 39 we have here is very close to 90, which is the minimum. We're one wish off of the absolute worst case scenario that we would get a 5-star. So we're in a position where should we want another character, we could attempt it. We could still lose our 50-50 because we did not lose it for Seat Lolly. So we have no accumulated pity. But I'm not sure that this is worth using upgraded wishes on. Baiju is really good for what I need, but I'm not sure it's worth it. Especially when the options of things I could get if I miss are all characters I already have in Shenhe, Keqing, Ganyu, Chi-Chi, and Zhao, except for Tartaglia, or Child, depending on where you live. And I don't particularly need or want Child. I do also have 11 of these saved up, and we can start spending some of those at some point too. But I thought that there was a version of this that used the regular wishes that it might warrant saving those for. So the other thing to check before we start getting into the weekly stuff is, where's the Lunar New Year stuff? Isn't there supposed to be some Lunar New Year craziness? Usually Lunar New Year is a very big deal for this game. And you get a bunch of free wishes, you get a bunch of free gems. It's very cool. I recommend, if you've been away from the game, whenever Lunar New Year rolls around, you should do it. Okay, so indeed, the Spiral Abyss has reset, so we can't do that. First things first, I like doing the test runs because they give you the Ascension materials for the characters, and they also just give you some gems, so it's kind of worth it. Plus, if you don't own these characters, it's a good way to trial them. Okay, so they actually run sucrose on this. That's crazy.
Absorption test. Transfixed.
I think I have my Arlecchino built better than this thing. Oh, I definitely do. She's hitting like level 80 enemies for 20k damage. I'm hitting level 100 enemies for 100k damage. Yeah, you don't need any of the other characters in this. Let's throw you out. Shinsha is actually probably really good for her too, just because the Vaporize goes crazy. Yeah. Does this even apply Vaporize? I didn't even see it proc once. Too much damage. We'll run... So we get our little rewards there. We'll run Clarin's too. The others don't usually give you gems. I do want to see what this lady is. Okay, so it's not a whip. She has a little sphere. And her name is Lanyan? I might be saying that wrong. It could be Yan? I don't know. She's kind of cute though. Little derpy kid with a hula hoop sort of thing. But that's a woman. We got two grown-ass women on this banner. And I did like Clarin's D&D quest too. I think she's a very elegant character. She was fun to play with too. So let's see who they pair her with. Chevreuse, who I know is very, very strong. You throw out Official.
Final warning.
Yeah, I don't even need Clarin. What do you mean?
Into the shadows.
Okay, so she hits decently hard. Yeah, she just uses a gun. What do you mean? This is crazy. Where did they go? What the... Okay, so the overload damage is pretty good. That just doesn't work very well. Feels a little clunky. Like, it seems like you're very dependent on getting your cooldowns right. Whoa, okay, so she does have a big ult. That's worth noting.
Drop your weapons.
I still don't fully understand what Chevreuse does. I know she's supposed to be very strong, but...
By royal decree.
Cooldowns feel awful, though, I have to say.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Oh, God, I forgot that Fischl's kind of crazy, yeah. Oh, God, Fischl's kind of dead is what she is. Those enemies are really mean. They're very punishing. Okay. This feels... Yo, this is so not good. Jesus. Okay, so you're supposed to, like, use your gun ability, I think, to do the bigger damage. It looks like they really encourage you to play her as an overload character, though.
Hunt them down.
Like, they want you to use Pyro Electro specifically. Okay, so I guess we use Toma here.
Loaded.
You don't really get a shield on this lady, though. Yeah, I see. So that you definitely are supposed to... I think she must be used for her ult, then. I think Chevreuse' ult must be really good at applying pyro in an area, which is probably why they want you to use her. Huh. It's a bit interesting. I'm not going to say that was a phenomenal case made for me wanting Clorinde. She felt really clunky in that composition to me. I kind of feel like she's not meant to be a primary DPS, but instead a sub-DPS, especially if her cooldowns are going to be that long, but who knows? So, at any rate, there are a lot of things we still need to get to. We haven't even actually gotten out into the overworld yet. So, the first things we could do is try and spend resin. What I usually do on the very first day of the week, which is a Monday, Genshin resets very, very early on Monday morning, is I try and start with Trounce Domains, which is the kind of upgraded end of act or end of chapter bosses, of which so far on stream we've only seen one, which was the fight with the big evil abyssal dragon at the end of Natlan. But today we're going to see some others. Starting with, let's see, do we do the wolf first? The wolf is kind of the most annoying one to get to, so I guess we'll do that. This guy. Yeah, and he has no waypoints that are very close to him, so he's kind of a pain to get to. So this was an extra boss. This actually isn't an end of chapter, end of region boss. But one that was added as part of a long quest series involving one of Mondstadt's local furries, being a Razor, who is a character I feel sadly has been a little forgotten in Genshin's lore. I like Razor. I think his design is very cool. His story was very cute. And early on in the game, he was featured pretty prominently when Mondstadt was a really big deal. And there have been rumors, although I don't know how reliable that any of those are, that Mondstadt may be getting expanded out with quite a bit more lore someday. Just because initially, despite the fact that it is quite a big area, it was treated as the game's tutorial, which goes down in the record books as maybe the biggest ass tutorial of all time. But because of that, it never really got fully built out. And it kind of does feel like there was a lot of lost opportunity just because the game hadn't really come into its own yet. So this is an extra boss. But luckily, this boss works very well for our existing comp because it's ice-based. And, oh man, this thing's level 104. Jeez. Thankfully, he's not super dangerous. He does a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy.
One with nature.
Our usual rotation will work just fine here. So he's a multi-phase boss. Once you get him to about 50% HP like that, he's going to start running around in a circle. And then he charges at you. He'll do this 3 times, and then he'll go into his second phase, which is basically just the first phase, but he does more damage. If you need to beat a Trounce domain very easily, this is a good one to do because it's not very dangerous. Most of the Trounce domains are not very dangerous, but there is one in particular that is a lot more work than it feels like it ought to be. And I don't know if I'll be showcasing that one today just because I'm a little rusty with Ganyu, and she's kind of required for what I want to do. For that fight at least. But okay, I'm just going to go ahead and ult this guy. Drop Arlecchino's bomb here. Oh, she is unshielded at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, we chew through this guy pretty fast. And if you want to, you can go to these little flowers. These appear whenever you finish any type of in-world domain. And you can spend your resin to get a bunch of rewards. And we'll showcase what that looks like here in a moment. I am not going to collect that one because I don't want to spend the resin. We're going to go instead visit Storm Terror, which was the very first end-of-area boss in all of Genshin. For those new to the game, Storm Terror is a dragon, an ancient dragon that was corrupted by the Abyss. Basically, he had like he had a splinter in his foot, and we had to help him remove it. And we did do that. But because he's a dragon and he's airborne, this is a boss that works a lot better if you have a character with a ranged weapon. And when you play through the game organically, they actually give you Venti temporarily for this fight, just because most people who haven't spent money wouldn't have it. But I have Ganyu, one of the game's, in my opinion, best archers, and I think undoubtedly the best archer for this fight in particular. So he has a little shield starting out. That white bar can be broken by literally any damage so as to make it not exclusionary to people who haven't gotten a certain type of elemental character yet. But once he goes down, you can shoot his infected horn. And that's pretty much the whole fight. This normally takes like 2 or 3 rotations to do, but because Ganyu does a lot of damage and crits real hard, I can usually do it in one unless I get really unlucky. Okay. That time I didn't. I think I actually crit on almost every one of my shots there, which was pretty helpful. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to skip this one too. So I'll do some explaining. Any boss fight in the game will give you most of this stuff. You will almost always get one 5-star artifact after you hit a certain world level. You will always get some 4-star artifacts and some 3-star artifacts. And you will always get some gemstones. And these are used in ascending characters every 10 levels according to their element. And they build into 4 stages. These are the smallest, these are the second smallest, and then there's 2 after. These are what's unique about the trounce domains, or the extra, the increased difficulty bosses. These are 5-star character level up materials, but they apply specifically to character talents. So after a character gets to, I can leave and showcase this actually. Come on now. Game's loading a little slow today. So after a character gets one of their talents to, let's find a better example. Farina is a good example. When a talent gets to level 6, it will start requiring one of these to upgrade. And they're this across all of their talents per character, it's always the same thing. Every trounce domain boss has 3 variants of their level up thing they can drop. They can really easily be converted into the one you need with almost no cost. So it's not a huge problem if you don't get exactly the ones you need. And Farina is actually waiting on those right now. Actually, more properly, she's waiting on these, which are very annoying to farm, and I've been putting it off. But Farina is pretty well built. That's really her one thing that I need to finish out. By default, skills will go from level 1 to 10. And if you have some of their constellations, their alt and their skill will go up to 13, which for certain characters is a very big deal. For others, it's kind of negligible. It's just kind of a cheater way for them to get some extra constellations in there. Let's go party setup.
There's still a lot.
So now that we've done that, I'm going to swap back to my usual comp because I do want to keep building my friendship score with Arlecchina because she's nearly maxed out and we get her name card, which I have been wanting for a while. We're going to go visit Fontaine's End of World boss, which is one that I actually need to collect the rewards for, and I also need to remember where it is. Is it this one? It is this one. And yes, you read that right. We are about to fight an abyssal narwhal, which is exactly what it sounds like up until it isn't. Okay, let's do. I think I did this with this comp without too much issue, so we'll try it. This is a pretty high damage fight. If you don't have a good shielder or a good healer for this fight, it can be. You might lose a character here and there, but it's not that big.
Solidify.
Laid bare.
Oh, I missed. You hate to see it. So basically, okay, I'm gonna swap the Bennett. That was a waste. That's probably gonna cost me. Yeah, so this thing just kind of hops around and jumps out of the water here and there. You can run around and kite it out. There he is. Okay, hi Bubba. Oh, I didn't have my shield up. Okay, well, fine then. Oh, this has gone very poorly. Alright, Bennett doesn't have his ult either. Shit. Yeah, I think I have the ult on Arlecchina. Wait. That's not even going to heal me that much either. Oh, gross. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so when our shield is up, it's not actually that bad. And we do pretty big damage. But without that shield, you kind of get smacked.
Solidify.
Okay. And after a set period of time... Does she have her ult back up? No. You can see the little meter building under its health bar. You are meant to try and break this thing. I don't know if it's even possible to do so, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, well, apparently it is. Yeah, so once you do that, inevitably you get sucked into this alternate dimension where you're now no longer fighting a narwhal. Just as a disclaimer, you are now fighting an ancient soldier of Conria. Don't ask me why. And your goal here is just to break its shield. Because once you do that, you are pretty much done with the fight. It will stagger the narwhal outside. Oh god, Arlecchina got smacked again. This thing hits hard. Jeez. Oh my gosh. This is really not enjoyable. Okay. Unfortunately, I did not properly one-cycle this thing. It's a bit of a bump. Oh, excuse me? Did I kill the right one, like, immediately? Is that what happened there? That was nuts. Okay, I'm actually gonna ult here because I need health on this lady. Arlecchino is perpetually taunting me with the fact that she just can't be healed, which is so annoying. I do think she would probably be the most broken character in the game if she could be healed, but I'm fine with that because I love this character, so... Oh, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Okay. If he comes back out... That should break, right? Kazuha breaks. Yeah, okay. That's convenient. Now that the night goes down, we actually get to go back to fighting the narwhal, and it should be staggered. So you can see it's kind of just laying here on the ground, and usually it is really easy to just blow him up from here. I will expend Bennett's ult, though, just because... Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you're kidding me. Bennett ulted the wrong direction for some reason. That is so problematic, actually. I'm actually not sure if it does ever recover. It gives you a really long time to do this. Oh, well, look at that. I spoke it into existence. Bennett, you threw. Bennett sold. Oh, this has been one of the least clean versions of this fight I have ever done. I would argue that it is probably easier with Ganyu just because she can hit it from anywhere, even when it's airborne. Okay, come here. Oh, you're joshing me. Alright, one more rotation. Where are you? Are you up here? Yeah, okay. There we are. Okay. So that's the end of... That was the boss that came at the end of Fontaine. And this one I actually do need because it contains the typing. So I actually got one of Farina's level up materials straight away. And one that can be converted. And you convert them with... I did not get any here. Okay. There's an item that you can also get from doing any trounce domain that helps you convert them into their own exchange of 3, basically. So it's a 1-for-1 within the reasonable category of 3. That is associated with that boss. So we've beaten 3 trounce domain bosses, and what we'll notice about that is that now, in the weekly missions, I have that done. And that gets me a level up in the Battle Pass, which in this instance gives me a bunch of EXP items. So I get 5 from the regular free version. Everybody gets the top row. That's just free with the game. And I have the paid version, which gives you the 15 extra. So it does make a very big difference. And this is actually the main reason why I bought the Battle Pass. I was criminally low on these, and I thought it was worth it to do one rotation of this to both get the wishes, the gems, and all the other stuff that comes. So these are character experience. These are weapon experience. This is... You have to pay for everything in this game. These are temporary refreshes of resin, so if you run out of resin, you can use one of these and get 60 more. I have a ton of these. I am super guilty of not using them. We may have to do that on a stream here one of these days, because I have been having miserable luck with getting artifacts for certain characters, and it's really good for that. But at every 10 mark, you get one of each type of wish and some particular talent level up items. And then at the very end, you get a big old chunk of gems with the pay version and an additional wish. Unfortunately, I didn't mean to do this, but yesterday I accidentally hit the 30 mark, which is where you get a specialized free 4-star weapon. Or I don't want to say free, but you get a specialized 4-star weapon from the Battle Pass that are usually actually pretty good. They are almost always crit rate weapons, so we can look at the weapon we did get. The weapon we did get is... Actually, it might even be good on her. No, that's better. That has HP. Where'd it go? This, which comes with a base 10% crit rate, which is quite good. And increases elemental skill and elemental burst damage. Oh, wait. Damage dealt by elemental skill and elemental burst is increased by 6. Actually, that might be pretty good on Farina. Because it also carries crit rate. Well, I'll look it up. We'll have to play around with that. But now, much less action-packed thing. We're actually going to go back to Mondstadt. I always do this in Mondstadt because I know where everything is in the city. These little icons are indicative of the bigger thing. So this is the Spiral Abyss, which is located there. And thankfully, once you get there, once you can teleport there, we'll be doing that later. I wanted to see if this reset, though. Okay, so in 10 days and 5 hours, the Imaginarium Theater will reset, and we can showcase that later. But for now, we're going to do the rest of our weekly stuff, which isn't tremendously exciting. It mostly consists of giving some merchants some goods, and cooking some food. So we're going to cook 20 eggs. I have a ton of these eggs from my expeditions, and that's why I do that, so that I never have to worry about ingredients to cook. Because I've mastered the recipe. Yes, there is a cooking system in this game. It's very easy. It's just a simple timing minigame. I can just auto-cook 20 of these, and now that weekly quest is done. When it comes to forging items, fortunately, I don't know that we're going to be able to finish this today, but anywhere in any major city, there's always a blacksmith. This one happens to be Wagner, and he is known for being kind of a dick. He's really mean, especially in the main quest of the game. Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. Son of a gun. Now I got to talk to him again. I'd like something made is the optional one. And then you can craft a bunch of stuff. I usually do these because I have 700 of them from expeditions. And I'm just going to craft 30 of them, which I think is the maximum I can do. Yeah, in a single day it limits you to 3. But because they each make 10 each, we will be able to eventually, given some time, come and collect them and get our 20 forged items. Now, I think I staggered this incorrectly, but we're going to go to the teapot anyway. What you would otherwise do here, I accidentally collected my coins here earlier than I was supposed to. Oh, wait, no, I think we're chilling. Hang on. Realm currency, this is called. If you've built your Serenity teapot out in any shape, you should be able to get quite a few of these per week. And the way that you'll do this is just clicking this little pot right here after speaking to Tubby, our teapot spiritual guardian. He's a lovely little bird. But now we collect those. I'm going to collect my friendship while I'm here. Oh, look at that. Albedo leveled up. And Arlecchino is in here, so she's getting friendship points from this too, because she gets to stay in our teapot. And she will probably stay permanently. Maybe we'll build her a little house someday. I put her all the way out on one of the very, very distant islands. All the way on her own. But she does have some stuff she wants to say to us. There are character dialogue options that unlock as they get to deeper and deeper levels of friendship. 10 is the maximum. Arlecchino is on 9. So with a little bit of effort, we should be able to get her there. Look at that. Now there's 2 of me. There's a sight you don't see every day. But I'll save that for a different day, actually, because sometimes their dialogue conversations go on for a really long time, and I don't want to lose the plot here. Oh, excuse me. Where to go, where to go? We've done our transdomains, we've done our... So we need to spend our resin, and we need to... I need to explain reputation. Okay, so let's head back to Natlan, somewhere a little bit more familiar with, and continue our luck with trying to get artifacts for Seat Lolly. So far, this has gone miserably, but maybe today's the day. I hope it is. I hope we at least get one today, because I have been amazed at how little progress I've been able to make with this. They are pretty specific artifacts, but I haven't even found one primary stat artifact. As a reminder, we're looking for this set, and we want the primary stat to be Elemental Mastery. I have 2 very good non-primary stat adjustable artifacts at the moment, but the 3 that have primary stats that can be Elemental Mastery have refused to cooperate. Which is a bit of a bummer, because I was kind of hoping we'd be able to use Seat Lolly really effectively for the first time today for the Spiral Abyss. And we might be able to. We'll have to play around with it. But first we'll do this. And maybe we'll do Spiral Abyss before Reputation. Reputation is different, and actually it looks like they've taken it out of the weekly challenges as well. I'm gonna guess that's because it's different than it's been previously. We didn't even hit the right set that time. We lost the 50-50. Okay, come on, Zhongli. Put your shield up. There we go. So this is going to be just a little bit of rinse and repeat here. These guys don't put up too much of a fight. I like this artifact domain because it's fast. Some of them are actually pretty arduous with the number of like waves of enemies that spawn. It can like outlast your rotation if you don't have like a bunch of elemental mastery on people. So in this case, we're fine to just kind of mash through it, and we'll do this 4 or 5 more times here. See what we can get. Damn, missed the 50-50 again. Oh, you hate to see it. All right, let's just keep rolling. I wish there was something more exciting to say here, but y'all have seen me do this domain like probably 50 times at this point, so Nothing too crazy. I'm trying to think of other notable things that I had to talk about today. I had a couple things I was thinking about at work today that I was like, that would be good to discuss on stream. Hopefully they come back to me. I've kind of lost the plot. Forget what it was exactly I wanted to mention. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Ooh, okay, so we won the 50-50 here. Ah, damn. So we want this to say Elemental Mastery, not attack. Bit of a shame, but at least we got on set that time. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on just in general. And I don't want, I know I've said outwardly, I don't really want this stream to be about politics. In fact, I built it really specifically to be not about that. There's a place to just do anything but that and just kind of get away from it all. But it's been pretty tough to ignore that stuff recently. There's been some pretty bonkers things going on. But there's been some pretty funny and pretty cool stuff happening too. So got to hang on to what we can here. Oof, good grief, that's bad. I've lost the 50-50 all but one time so far. That's nasty. I guess that's what I get for being relatively lucky with my character pulls, which, you know, in a nutshell, I will take. I will definitely hold on to my luck with the 50-50s much more than I would with other things. Ooh, bopped him. Huge. Yeah, 19 seconds. I think that my fastest I've ever done that is 17 seconds. I'm sure there's... Oh, okay, won the 50-50, but I actually already have the feather for her done. Gross. Well, we might have to build out her set, too, just to see if she can work. Because I do really want to see how well Sea Lolly holds up. I don't know that she's particularly good. I think she can be a very good support in the right context. Just haven't decided if that's my context yet. Alright, let's do that. Another one. Oh, wait, that's pretty good. That's very similar. So these are the two things we really care about, are HP and, or I'm sorry, Elemental Mastery and Energy Recharge. So if that rolls well, it could replace her feather. It wouldn't be a very meaningful difference, but we might as well try it. I have so many artifacts. I'm sorry, wrong one. Let's see. Actually, no, I lied. I want to do that through the character menu because I want to see what she has. So, see, Lolly is level 90 now. We did max out her character. What does she need for talents? Ooh, she needs Bingosaur fangs. Oh, also, I've come to terms with the fact that I can't pronounce the names of any of the animals in Natlan, so I've just started calling all of them Bingosaurs. If you saw Invasion of the Bingosaurs in the stream chat, that's because that's what I was initially going to call this before I decided to review the weekly system. And for whatever reason, Twitch just kept it, so it is what it is. What do I want? I think I want her shield level up. Sure, let's do it. Why not? We'll upgrade her stuff a little bit. Oh, or maybe a lot of it. Oh, geez, yeah, maybe a lot of it is right. Wow. That's actually a pretty meaningful upgrade, too, jeez. That went from 50% shield to 102%. Shield damage absorption is 7, okay, so plus 2100 plus that. 700% of her elemental mastery. What is that going to look like? Oops. Wait, I wanted to see your stats really quick. She currently has 590 elemental mastery, so 700% of that is going to be... what is that? Another 3,000 plus 2. So it's only about a 5,000 HP shield, so she doesn't have a very big shield. Compared to, I think, let's do a quick look at Zhongli's shield, just to give some context. Zhongli's shield is 20% of max HP plus 2,300. And I believe his max HP is sitting on 50,000. So his shield is something like 12,000 compared to her roughly 5,000. I don't know if that's a meaningful difference or not. I suspect it is, just because rarely do things actually get through Zhongli's shield. But we'll see. Because we did some artifact domains and spent some resin, we did get some more EXP here, which gives us another battle pass level. So we'll quickly collect all of these. Oh, it actually gave us a couple battle pass levels. Very nice, very nice. Grab our rewards. And then we'll head off to the big showcase of the experience here. And by the time we're done, I'm willing to bet that our forged items will be done, and then we can lastly cover reputation, which will be pretty much all of the weekly stuff. So the weekly system is a little more involved. There's a lot more stuff you have to do. This, however, is really the big project. For a long time, this was Genshin's only major end-game content. Interesting. Why did it give me this already? Somebody hacked my account, I swear. Yeah, it gave me 9. Floor 9 is already done, which is weird. Is there a reason I can just skip it? Because I don't think I have a session active, do I? No. Okay. Interesting. That might be a new feature, something I'm not aware of. If anybody in chat knows why that is, I did notice this earlier. I got the rewards from it, and it didn't tell me why. But basically the way this works is you go through, actually, let me back up a step. There are 12 floors of the Spiral Abyss. However, the first 8 you usually only have to clear one time. As you go through the game and get better characters, these will become easier and easier. When you first start out, making it to level 4 is quite impressive. But for me, around about the time I hit Inazuma and had some characters a little bit more effectively leveled and my world level was higher, I could clear floor 8 pretty easy. This is not too hard. These 4, however, can be quite difficult, particularly 12. I will probably not do 12 today just because it can take a very long time, and I usually don't do it well enough to get very meaningful rewards from. So it looks, I guess maybe this won't take so long. We'll just do 10 and 11, I guess, because for some reason I don't have to do 9. So what it looks like is per each floor there are 3 chambers. Each chamber has 2 sets of enemies, and you can see, you can see them here. So in chamber 1, the first section is a bunch of hydro-based people, and the second section is a bunch of stone eremites from the desert in Sumeru. I don't think these have any immunities, so we can probably just scramble this however we want so far. This is geo-based, so it might not hurt to have a geo, something to break geo shields. This is grass-based, so pyro would be nice, but I don't see anything here that has any immunities to my normal parties. So what you do once you see this is you have to build 2 teams, which means ideally you have 8 characters that are pretty well built. I have a lot of characters. Unfortunately, I tend to pull characters for which ones I think are cool and not which ones are really good, so some of them aren't that helpful. But I think based off what I read in there that I would like my first party to consist of Navia, Zhongli, Ganyu, and Kokomi. 2 capable DPS people, a shield and a healer, basically, is what that boils down to. On my second half, I'm gonna get kind of weird with it. Actually, did I finish? Hold on. I was wrong. I forgot. I couldn't remember if I built out Seat Lolly's artifacts or not. I didn't. Okay. This could be a little wasteful, but oh no, I just didn't build out one of them, which has attack. Any of y'all have? Okay, cryo bonus damage ain't bad though. We could use that. I had 2 cryo bonus damage ones. That's actually kind of crazy. I just want to make sure none of these have anything better. I'm usually pretty good about checking them. I got a lot of HP defense. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Why not? It's not great, but it's probably better than just throwing in a random one and wasting the stuff on it. So let's quickly buff this out. Oh, I was wondering why it wasn't adding more. And energy. Dang. Wait. These are really good stats. I want this on my actual one. Okay, defense is kind of useless, but we do get 2 upgrades yet, which is pretty suboptimal, but we'll live with it. Yeah, especially with defense getting procced. That's tragic, actually. But we get 33% cryo bonus damage, which will help her. And we did hit elemental mastery as well, which is very nice. Okay, I think the rest of her artifacts are complete. How much health does she have? Okay, so she's reasonably tanky. Screw it, let's try it. For floor 10, she should be fine. And it will give us a read on the situation. So, Sorry about that. Had to make sure everything was good to go. So first team was going to be Navia, Zhongli, Ganyu, and Kokomi. Yeah. Second team is going to be, where'd you go? Arlecchino, Seat Lolly, instead of Zhongli, Kazuha, and Bennett. But the lone 4-star representative should tell you something about how busted Bennett is. How dare I what? What did I do? Oh no. Did I commit a crime? Oh, it's just a trial for now. He's still here. He's just on the other team. I paired him with Navia because there's a bunch of Geo enemies here. So once you get into each chamber, you get the option of choosing buffs. It looks like I already have these active. I don't know why I didn't choose them. There's something weird going on with Spiral Abyss. There's a mechanic that I'm not. Maybe there's like a lingering success rate or something. I'm not sure. But I'll take this one because it's not active. So your characters get buffed the farther you go, but so do the enemies. And to the point that on floor 12, the enemies are comically buffed in this case. But now that we have our shield up, let's go ahead and drop that. Drop our freeze. And that should be pretty good for particle generation because we have a lot of different elements going off here. Navia should be getting a lot of sauce, as we call it. But the goal here is to defeat these floors as fast as possible. That is the one thing you really want to focus on because the star ratings on the side actually do matter. I'm kind of regretting not having Kazuha for this. So these things are not grouping up very well. Okay, these are bigger at least. We'll burn Ganyu's ult. Set up her shield again. Get Navia rolling, but the faster you do it, the better rewards you get at the end.
No touching.
And floors, floor 10, 9, and 10 is usually pretty doable if you've like made it to the late game. They're not super dangerous, and the enemies aren't very tanky yet. But floor 11 has kind of a unique gimmick to it.
Show no mercy.
Okay, so let's see how this works. Well, that's pretty big damage. Okay.
Overruled.
And it should shred now, yeah. And it looks like it's... Is it just this one guy? Yeah, it is. Okay, no, not the alligator. I want this dude. These enemies are kind of cool. They're animal summoners from... Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
Let's light it up.
Big boss, come on now.
Into the wind.
They're animal summoners from Sumeru, and they have increased damage when their summoned familiar is out on the field. So if you really want to chew through them quickly, you kill the animal summon first, and then you go get them, but I kind of just chose to blast through it because I'm stubborn. I don't know what to say. So now we're on to floor 10, chamber 2. Suppose I just keep taking this. I don't know why I wouldn't. That's strange. So let's grab Zhongli.
Stabilize.
Start with our usual. Yeah, so in... yeah, the part of the reason I'm a little sad... There we go. That's much better. We got the group freeze that time. So this whole comp is kind of based around reapplying freeze so nothing moves, but I don't have a very good way of grouping them up without Kazuha on the team, so that's a little bit of an oversight on my part. I could have thrown Venti in here too, just because I do really like Kazuha on my main damage carry. Alright, okay, I'll smack her, and then Ganyu will close. Oh, wait, there's still 3 more. Okay.
Let's do this then.
Actually, kind of don't need Zhongli on this team, I don't think. At least not right now. When the enemies start doing more damage, we really will, because everybody else on the squad is really squishy. No, I need you to stand in Kokomi's thing, please. There we go. Oh! That was a big crit from Ganyu. I thought I was going to need a finisher there, but we're looking good so far. I'll pick these up just because they do give me a shield. So we'll open with Seat Lolly. What am I fighting? This lady? Okay. And her shield held up pretty well, I have to say. I'm impressed. But we did get another summoner here, and I'm actually going to kill the bird. Oh, wait. Did I not use the thing this time? There we go. Yeah, so now that she goes down, it gets shredded. Arlecchino held her charged attack. She's just bonking the wall right now. That's weird. It must be like an instancing thing or something. Okay, so now I have more options. When character HP is less than 50%, attack goes up. I guess. We're not taking a lot of damage at the moment, so. Another AoE project here.
No touching.
I'm gonna run the freeze comp again. So Ganyu should keep pretty much everything frozen permanently here. Ganyu's ult is very good. It also gives a buff to cryo damage to anything that's standing in it,
Is order.
which is mostly relevant to her on this particular comp. But if you run Shenhe with her, who also buffs crit rate, oh my gosh, it's just walking around there for a second.
Gather.
She also gets a big buff from it and provides some additional bonus cryo damage. Okay. Oh, Navia is not doing what I think she's doing. Her artifact set didn't trigger there. Oh well. I'm not super worried about it on this one, but this is very chaotic without... it's very hard to keep this under wraps without Kazuha, like, reining everybody in. Oh my gosh, really?
No touching.
This is not easy. I
Solidify.
guess we can... Oh, Koko doesn't even have a thing right now.
Hey there.
Are you just that chunky? Why do you have so much health? I don't remember you being that big.
Access denied. Let's move out.
Okay, we'll close with Ganyu, I guess. She should shred a little bit harder. No, he's just chunky. Okay, this is a defensive enemy. This is one of Natlan's guys. They made some of the, like, bruiser enemies really chunky. And this should be our first boss fight, I think. We're gonna have one of these, like, mechs show up. Yeah, here we go. It's a low level one, though, which is nice. He should get absolutely shredded. I'm gonna drop Kazuha's ult. So this thing should be pretty low on elemental resistance right now. That said, okay, so see, Lolly's shield did break,
Show no mercy.
but it's on a better cooldown already, so
I'm going in.
yeah, okay, not bad. She does still have 100% uptime unless it gets broken really fast, so for our uses there, that's not too bad. Now we're on to floor 11, and we can check what floor 11 looks like. Ooh, I like that lady's hat. It's kind of cute. Spirit Speaker. I guess all the Spirit Speakers get hats. Maybe we go the opposite route and we try and single target with the other comp. I could also... It sounds a little counterintuitive, but I could pull... I could take out Ganyu and run Farina. I actually think Farina goes a little better with Navia. She just does a lot of damage to herself. That's my only concern, is health is your most valuable resource. You cannot eat food in the Spiral Abyss either. So you can only heal your characters with healers and or the passives in between things. So far, I kind of like that idea. Who's the single target boss at the end? Ooh. Damn, I just want to use Arlecchino for all of this. Water Tainted. So Zhongli is needed. This thing does really big damage. And Farina won't be able to touch that because it has a water immunity. So maybe we keep the same comp and we just live with it. It might be kind of a slow clear. That's my only concern. Going healerless with Farina is basically suicide too, so... can you guys do this? This is Primordial Bishop. They can do this. Yeah, so I think we have to swap the rotation this time, but we'll keep the same teams. So we'll throw in Arlecchino. See Lolly. Where'd my other people go? Kazuha and Bennett for the first team this time, and then we'll take Navia, Zhongli, Ganyu, and Kokomi feels kind of redundant too, though, because she's not really going to be able to touch anything either. We could try and just suicide squad it with Farina, but I think that's really risky. Farina needs a healer. Yeah, okay, we'll do Kokomi. It's fine. The gimmick here with floor 11 is that usually there is a timed or a defensive mechanic. Ooh, that's a good buff to have. So I think on the second chamber there will be like a little pyre that we have to defend, and that is often where people really struggle, because without characters like Kazuha and Venti or a very good freeze comp, it can be hard to keep the enemies from gangbanging the pyre very reliably. So we get melt there, which is really nice. Oh, that is so satisfying. Okay, we just massacred a lot of people there. That was disgusting. Are we even gonna need anybody here? Or are we just gonna?
Into the wind.
Oh my God, there are so many of these. Why? Ouch. Hey, I'm teching. Let me tech.
One with
Draw
nature.
everybody in, and then Arlecchino just massacres them. Okay, that was very satisfying. Ooh, that's a fun comp. I don't know. I think Seat Lolly might be here to stay. That shred is so good. Okay, this is the first test. So we get a boss here, and we're going to need to. Look. I am a weeb. I know what I am. It's not like Zhongli is an emo. I mean, come on. Did I have a shield up there? No, I didn't.
Coming at ya. Attack!
No, I do like Zhongli. He's actually, I guess at this point, he's one of the oldest. He is one of the oldest people on the squad. Okay, I'm a little concerned about the timing on this though, because this thing, there's supposedly 3 of these, and I'm not feeling really good about how quickly we're taking down one of them. Okay, so I got that one. Oh, it's Ruin Drakes. Okay, and they both spawn at the same time. That's quite large. Okay, get over here. Group up, you little bastards.
Coming at ya. Access
Drop
denied.
that, and then we'll drop
Allow
that,
me.
and then I think we just ult with Navia. Zhongli is a grown man. Look, alcoholic body pillow is its own mood, alright? I'm not saying it's a good choice. I'm saying it's my choice. I know what I am. Okay, wait, let's get this
This is
rolling
long
too.
overdue. Hey there.
You have a lot of like area damage on this comp. It's kind of a weird way to play, but
Coming at ya.
I'm enjoying it. Okay, let's drop the Zhongli ult. Let's get the shield back up. Let's throw out some more junk here.
Coming at ya.
This is a very like whew, a very fast swap comp. All right, so far so good. I think we'll 3-star this. Yeah, judging. Okay, fine, fair enough. I deserve it. Just trying to keep things fresh for myself over here. I gotta take out 3 of these guys, or 2 of these guys first.
Laid bare.
Okay, fair enough. You guys aren't that chunky, are you? No. Die. Perish. Oh, wait a minute. Do these guys have the thing? Yeah, they do.
Everybody stand back.
As one with wind
Nice,
and
nice,
cloud.
nice.
The wind knows me.
Oh.
Seat lolly.
Do they have a... Did I get hit with like a cooldown thing or something?
Everlasting
I think
as
I
the
did.
moon. Overruled.
Oh, no, I didn't. It's just a really slow to go off shield. I think we're chilling though. Wow, we did that floor fast. All right. Huge. This is the second half of the same chamber. I don't remember what I'm fighting. Oh, it's these guys. Okay, sure. I like these. These are really freezable.
Hold the line. Watch out.
Oh no, they're not freezable at all. That's right, because they're water types. They got them. They got the Pokemon power. Do they also set my energy recharge? I really hope they don't. Because these are tanky enemies. This might have been a mistake. I thought these were the little ones, not the big ones. Jeez. Oh my gosh, they also apparently do the big damage. Jesus. Yeah, we might be in trouble here. I don't know if we're gonna perfect this arrangement.
Access denied.
Oh wait, they do. They sap your energy recharge. That's so crazy.
Allow me.
Ganyu had ult there and then she lost it,
Solidify. I will
which is
have
not
order.
ideal. Cause oh my gosh, stop climbing the pillar, dude. Okay, let's drop that. And then hopefully Navi gets ult very quickly here. Oh, yikes. These things are really chunky.
Born of ice and frost.
I need to get rid of at least one of them. You're kind of running away from me.
Gather.
Rest and reap.
Oh my gosh, yeah, cooldown. Okay. That should be one of them down. Yeah. Maybe we're okay. I might have been overreacting. No, there's 3 more enemies after this. This is not good. Yeah. Unless they are really single targeted. Sir? Okay, what's left? These guys? Okay. Thankfully, these are a little bit more destructible.
Allow me. All hail. Access denied. Watch out.
If we really clutch up here, we might be okay.
better guide you.
Coming at ya.
Oh, it's gonna be close. I need Navia to go crazy.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, wait, for real?
Rest and rebuild. Coming at ya.
It's gonna be so close. I think we bricked it. Oh, that was down to the actual second. Way closer, way too close for comfort. All right, actually, there was no defensive component of this though. I didn't have to defend a spire, so I apologize for that exposition. It was completely useless. We get some additional defense here, which is nice. We're going to start needing it very rapidly. Okay, see, Lolly comes out. Her shield will do nothing to these, but thankfully Arlecchino kind of shreds these dudes. Hey, get off me. I'm just going to kill one of them straight away. Still have a shield. I like Ciela's shield too because I can see it. Zhongli's is so small. Okay, this is the actual challenge here, though. Oh, that was about to be a lot of damage.
You two.
Body pillow ult for the win. Hilarious. We burn Arlecchino's first rotation to get this guy into shield range. And now that we have this, we can drop Bennett's ult on him. Kazuha shreds. Arlecchino shreds. Do I have a shield? I sure don't. That's not good.
Show no mercy.
Okay, huge. She tanked it though. She not only did she tank it, she face checked it. And I think we're good. Yeah, not so bad. Abyss Heralds are lectors. Abyss lectors. I think they're one of the two. Those are not friendly enemies. Those are some of the more dangerous and involved enemies in the game. Oh, I have to do this real fast though. Wait, this is not ideal. Oh gosh, Zhongli just face tanking that like it's his job. Okay, there's only two of them though, so wait, maybe this is plausible. I need Ganyu to have ult ASAP though. Okay, ult now.
Rex Lapis. Watch out.
And give me those extra things. Yo, these things are tanky.
With rocks. Watch out.
What? Did I not get like some kind of Ellie shred
No
here?
touching.
Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna perfect this, unfortunately. Ooh, youch. That move does a lot of damage. Holy.
Access denied. Watch out.
I think I only have down to 8 minutes to do this. These things are really beefy. Oh my goodness. That was 86,000 damage and it barely dented it.
With rocks.
I will have order.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure what the secret is here.
Hey there.
I am really trying to shred one of these dudes, but it is not working.
No touching.
Okay, I lied. I actually have until 7 minutes, which is good, but it's still not enough. I don't think. I have to
This is
really
long overdue.
get Ganyu to do some work here. This ability is also a massive problem because it eats Zhongli's shield like crazy. I hate that missed.
We're waiting. Coming at ya.
Okay, we got one of them. Wait, we might be okay.
From the Spina with love.
We might be in there.
Hey there.
Navia can clutch up.
Born of ice and
Ganyu, I
frost.
need you to... Hey! Okay, just barely. So, at this point, I could do the 12th floor. The 12th floor is really, really hard. Not because it's difficult to survive, but because usually the enemies are just so tanky that it's hard to kill them quickly. So if you do want to fully perfect the Spiral Abyss, unfortunately you do have to have some very, very well-built characters, and oftentimes you have to have some really recent characters too. Back in the day, Ganyu used to be a lot, and you could do a lot of Spiral Abyss with literally just her. But you can see here her damage pales in comparison to something like Arlecchino because it doesn't get the same degree of elemental penetration, which is unfortunately what gets buffed the most in enemies in the Abyss. We could try it. We could try and get through at least the first couple chambers. This is... Okay. This is a boss. This is a boss. Dear Lord. This is a boss. This is not. This is... Oh, this is a nasty boss, too. This thing is dangerous even outside of the Abyss. Okay, let me think. I think I could probably get through this by using my primary comp on. I need Zhongli's shield on that though, because the wayward hermetic spirit speaker boss is the boss that has the materials you need to level up Seat Lolly. So I just finished fighting this thing a lot, and it's one of the few enemies in the game that's actually managed to cut through Zhongli's shield with how much damage it does. And given that it's buffed, I feel like this thing just one-shots you. Gotta decide if I want to try this. This boss isn't super scary, but doing it quickly. What would be required to do this quickly? Navi is not a bad answer. Ganyu is also not a bad answer. I think what you probably really want is you probably really want the Hydra Archon, whatever his name is. Where'd he go? No, I don't have him now. That I can't show him in here. Oh, I just wish I could use Arlecchina for all of these. She could do all of it, I think. Because what were the other floors? These are wind bosses, so you can kind of do these with anybody. That's not too bad. And this is just a horde fight. These are really scary too, but Arlecchino can do both of them, and she can also do this. Yeah, bit of a shame. I think I'm going to pass on that for now. We'll claim our rewards, and then we'll go show off the reputation system, which I only recently discovered is different in Natlan and very fun. And I've been waiting eagerly for it to reset. So first things first, on the Battle Pass, we do get something for finishing 12 stars in the Abyss, which pretty much anybody can do, not terribly hard. And that brings us up to level 35, which is actually a lot of progress. We're getting a lot of good stuff here. I need to remember which one of these I need. I think it is Guide to... I'm going to wait on that, actually. I want specifically Farina's talents. Which one do you need? Tell me of your ways. Justice. Okay, you want Justice. So we'll go grab those. Guide to Justice. I get 5 of those. Not too shabby. But what I also get is if I reapproach the Spiral Abyss, because I performed at a certain level on each of the floors, I get rewards, and in this case I get the maximum, so I get 200 gems from that floor and $60,000, which ain't too shabby, and I get that again. So if you perfect 36 star the Spiral Abyss, you will walk away with 800 gems and a pretty sizable sum of money, in-game money that is, and it is worth doing. I especially recommend doing floors 9 through 11 just because they're, with some practice, pretty easy to do perfectly. It's annoying if you have to reset it. It does take time, but it is worth it just because 600 gems is about as much as you get from doing a lot of stuff consistently for like a week. So it's definitely worth the effort. Same is true of the Imaginarium Theater. That has not reset yet, though, so we'll revisit that when it comes back up, and hopefully when I understand it a little bit better. My first run was very confusing. We can, now that enough time has passed, revisit our friend Wagner, the douchebag blacksmith in Mondstadt, and go get our forged items to get one last piece of the weekly system wrapped up. And from there, I think that's pretty much most of the things you'll do weekly, like on a Monday reset or whenever. You don't necessarily have to do it all on a Monday. You can do it as you have time. And if you do that, you will get a lot. Like, you'll finish the Battle Pass without any problem. Technically, it's possible to finish the Battle Pass only doing dailies. So if that's something you care about, it's pretty easy to do. And now that we collected our mined items, we can get one last weekly, which conveniently pushes us over the edge of another level. And this time we get money, which is very nice. Money is kind of a Mora, the regional currency of Teyvat. It's kind of a weird resource. At the moment, I think I have some almost 20 million of it, but you will go through this alarmingly quickly, especially when you start trying to level up character talents in particular. They are very expensive. I think the level 10 skill for any given character costs 2 million, so you'll go through it really fast. Another cool thing about the Spiral Abyss is that you do get what are called these domain reliquaries, which are these are just artifacts in a box. So they pick a set every rotation, and you get some artifacts that could or could not be very good out of each of them. And actually, it is Sea Lolly's set right now, which is kind of nice. There's a decent chance we could get. Damn, that was 5-star. It'd be really good. Fortunately, it's not. Okay, so it is from her domain. That's nice. Oh, and I guess you can get the regular 4 stars too. I did not know that. But let's take a look. The 5 stars are the ones you actually care about. We got a helmet. Yikes, that is so close to good, but it's not. And the last one, offset. All right. Not the end of the world, though. I've gotten a handful of decent artifacts out of those over the years, but not necessarily something you would expect to be super good. So the last thing that is part of the weekly system is the reputation system. And to properly explain what that looks like, why don't we... Can I? No, I guess not. We have to look at what reputation used to look like. It's not it didn't used to be a very complicated system, and now it's gotten slightly more complicated, but not that much. So in every city, you will find a person with this little symbol over their head, and they are the keeper of reputation. They tell you what the people of this city think about you. And there are things you can do to improve that. So if you click on this house, my reputation, you get rewarded for a number of things. First is just outright exploring the area. These are static in every city for 20, 40, and 60% of just total overall exploration of the region. Spend enough time in the world and do some quests, do the Archon quest. You'll usually get to 40 pretty free, 60 with a little bit of extra effort. Then there are the regional quests that are tied to that area. There is one that I have not done just because it's really inconvenient. Maybe we'll circle back and get it someday. But these are also static. There are a finite number per realm. But then there are the weekly things, and these are the bounties and the requests. Now, important thing to know that there is a reputation system in each of the 6 available cities or areas of Teyvat. Per week, you can only do 3 of each of these. So if you are in a position where you don't have reputation finished for a number of cities, you can diversify and do 2 requests from Natlan and 1 from Inazuma if you want to. For me personally, I have reputation maxed out in every city except for Natlan, so that's where we'll be focusing. But I wanted to showcase this just to give a sense of what it looks like most places. These are fun. The little weekly bounties are cool. Usually there are ratings, and you get better reputation points based off of how hard you do them, like at what level of difficulty they are. However, these are not the normal ambient versions of these enemies. They almost always have some type of immunity they otherwise would not have, so it's important to look at them and read. This one in particular is invulnerable to cryo and hydro damage, so my Ganyu, my original comp of Freeze Team would just be worthless against this boss, and I would have to find another way around it. I am not going to do that, because I've already maxed this out, but as you go up the reputation tree levels, you are rewarded with specific regional things. There's almost always at least one recipe. You get access to the Oculus Resonance Stones, which is very helpful if you're trying to complete each region. The same is true of the... that's actually a different gadget. So is the Treasure Compass is also very helpful for finishing the Trees of Blessing. And then the last one is almost always an upgraded recipe. Why was that red? Hang on. Oh, I've already studied this recipe. Yes, I have. You almost always get a name card on the second to last rank, and then the last rank is the local area's glider type, which is a cosmetic that you can equip to any of the characters you own. So that's really cool. So that's what reputation used to be looking like, and in Natlan it's not terribly different, but it is different. So we'll go just as an example. Down in Liwa, you can see the reputation person is right there. Where's Sumeru? Sumeru's is also in the big central city. Where are they? They're right here. But in Natlan, if we come all the way over, you'll notice that there are not 1, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of those, which means in Natlan, I'm actually going to do Seal Ollie's tribe first because it's the closest to being done. And because I'm biased, what can I say? In Natlan, there's actually 5 different... Actually, there will be 6. Apparently, the 6th one is unreleased, as Natlan is not finished yet. But each tribe has a reputation system. And instead of going up to 8 or 10, it only goes up to 4. And it's contributed to by many of the same things. Regional quests of which at the moment I have finished all of for almost all of the clans. I think there's one rogue one that I still have standing that we might revisit once we wrap all of this up, because the story quest could take a decent amount of time. World exploration, which I am tragically short of. I only need 4% additional exploration for this, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, that's actually a major bummer, because I think we could have finished this one today if we got that done. But then there are the weekly bounties, yet again, and the weekly requests here. Except for the cool thing about these is that they apply to all of the tribes. They don't make you do those specifically, which is kind of nice. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh, for real? I have to go farm 4 more of these. Okay. I have plenty of these, so I will just straight up donate these. Nice and easy. I have more than enough of those. We'll donate those straight away. Nice and easy. And I need to go find some of those. And then there are the bounties. And I'm just going to accept all of these, but I need to pay attention to them. One is invulnerable to hydro, not a big problem. One is invulnerable to cryo, not a big problem. And this one is invulnerable to pyro. Is a big problem. Okay, so for the robot one specifically, we'll have to pay attention. We will have to sub out Arlecchina because she just will not be able to scratch that thing. The first thing we're going to do, straight away, is teleport to a volcano, where I know that I can get those little berries. And it's down in Mualani's world, I think. Right? Yes. So I did some off-road exploring, off-stream exploring, and did a lot of the local regional quests. Don't worry, nothing really important or story building happened, and also Auroran was not featured at all, so I'm really sorry. The game decided that he wasn't a priority, and I feel very, very bad for the Auroran fans. Hopefully he'll be part of the Commonwealth of Plenty, which is the 6th unreleased reputation system. I'm hoping they give him his moment in the sun here. Also, fun fact. Yeah, look, I was asking it too, because I found it really interesting that in the lore of like this region, you know, Auroran is like the hero of that area. Like he's the legendary hero. And then when that like area's reputation came along, they swapped it all over to Seat Lolly. Like she was featured in that quest line, which seemed a little backwards to me, but what do I know? I suppose probably because she just released, they wanted to have some method of featuring her. She wasn't very prominent in the Archon quest. But there is one unreleased region, and I am hoping that it is featuring him and or new characters as well. There's a lot of leaks and theories that there will be new characters in Natlan, which is undoubtedly true. There's a couple we already know of, actually. But oh, I failed that jump so hard, but the game said don't worry about it. I got bailed out, so it's real good there. Oh, I didn't want this. Thank you, Rainbow Road, but I wanted to get the stuff. I want to get a lot of stuff, actually. Wait, there's a lot of good things in here, dude. Oh, there's so many Oculus stones. This is torture. Can I get off this? Or am I in a cutscene? Ugh. It's fine. I didn't want to be down there. And yo, this thing's taking me so far away. Bro. What a nightmare. I'm running back down there. Oh my gosh, dude. Come on, this is the longest. All I did was jump too high. You have got to be joshing me. We're done, right? Like we finished the. What? Can I just like get out of this, please? Holy, that's insane. I did not think that was going to take 30 minutes of my life to undo. Okay, so apparently note to self, don't hit the magic carpet beam. Good grief. Like, it'd be fine if you could, like, jump off of it and get off of the amusement park ride or whatever, but now I'm, like, kind of... You need these little shark boys, this Bingosaur here, to navigate this area. The lava, like, actually one-shots you if you stand in it, which, you know, makes sense. Not trying to fault them on that. Are you mad at me, dude? Aren't you supposed to, like... I'm one of your own, right? You don't get mad at me? Okay. Ooh, a timed puzzle, you say? Well, don't mind if I do. What I actually want, though, is I want to get whatever this little thing is here. I want the Oculus Stone. There we go. Oh, that's why we have Kazuha in the party. He doesn't give a shit about your lava. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for 5 seconds. He gives a little bit of a shit. Okay, there we go. Oh no, I aggroed the Bingosaurs, the baby Bingosaurs at that. I have really been enjoying calling them Bingosaurs. It brings me great pleasure. I also just would like a word with the Genshin spelling department. Like whoever wrote the names for the for the animals in this world, like tried very hard to make sure no one could ever pronounce them. Wait, what was I doing? Okay. So my marks are here, here, and here. I guess I can just go do them now. It's a nice quality of life too. You actually used to have to like manually mark them. Skill issue? What's the skill issue? Saying the names? Alright, why don't you try it? Like, for real. Some of, like, there's a few of them that are fairly manageable, but on a whole... Which one are you? I need to know which one this is. Please don't be the robot. It's the fucking robot. You gotta be kidding me. I top-decked the one that I couldn't do. Well, now we know. Alright, alright. We'll come back to that one. And, yeah, so apparently that's Ictomasaur. But no, that's just a Bingosaur. I'm just calling them Bingosaurs at this point. It makes them much more lovable for me anyhow. Perilous. There's one that I think is pronounced Kukasaur. I think those are the flying ones. The very ostrich-esque ones. I think Ictomasaurs are the ones with the, like the frog tongue, kind of. Are you... There we go. God. Man. She like ate my ability. Yeah, yeah. No rush, no rush. Yeah. So, oh, actually, speak of it. This Bingosaur here is actually called a Kukasaur, I think. These little guys. Oh, leave me alone, man. I'm just trying to. We're doing a Steve Irwin here. Zhongli's a better Steve Irwin. But yeah, I've been calling them Bingosaurs. But I think that the Ictomasaurs are the green ones, the leafy-looking ones that do like the frog tongue hop. The ones that Bubba actually is like the one that you meet in the very first area that like partners with you for all the quests. We'll see him here later in a bit. Those are the ones I have the hardest time with. It's like Teleptosaur or something. There's a lot of consonants in there, and I don't know what to make of that. We go Perilous or Bust. I want that maximum reputation. The shield out. Ooh, it's a Mirror Maiden, though. That's kind of a nasty enemy. Oh, wait, did she TP off my shit? Hey, yo. That is some Bush League, lady. You listen here. Now, you listen to me. Okay. We'll get Bennett back out. We'll get the shield back up. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. He's bothering me. Oh, I got frozen. What froze me? Jesus. Okay, hey, you, get out. There we go. Well, thankfully the Tepedalosaur. Like, I'm sorry, you can't tell me that's easy to pronounce. Like, maybe it's me, maybe it could be a skill issue, maybe it's a cultural thing, like I should not catching on to something here. But I'll be damned if that is not hard to say. Okay, I actually need a different party set up here. Because Arlecchino can't do this other one. Ooh, is this a chance for my goat squad to go crazy here? I actually have been kind of enjoying this comp. I might swap over to playing this a little bit just because I do really like Farina too. She just works really poorly with Arlecchino. I don't know how to convert her either. She can be both a healer and a sub DPS, and I currently have her set as a sub DPS that does a lot of damage to herself. And she might serve as a replacement for Kokomi as just the resident healer, which would be kind of fun. Although it feels like kind of a waste because I think her damage is much more notably powerful than is her healing. And Kokomi is a very good healer, but yeah, let's do it on Perilous. Why not? This is a little bit iffier team. I'm not as comfortable with this team, but we'll see how it goes. So Coco throws down her Jazz. She ults. Now she comes out, does her business.
Let the world come alive.
And then I I swap to Zhongli and put a shield up because that's doing a lot of damage. And then Navia kind of goes crazy from here. Yeah, that's not bad. It's working out.
Order
We can drop the ult here. Wow, Farina does a lot of damage to herself. Holy. What did that damage? Oh, I lost my shield. Wow, that thing got through my shield. Okay, so let's get everybody healed up here. Because I kind of like this team. It's very switch heavy. It's very chaotic. But I feel like you spend a lot of time healing yourself with Farina. That percentage HP does so much damage. Holy smokes. Does she not have a way to heal herself too? She's goofy though. I did actually learn something fun about Farina. I'll show this off right now, I guess. While we've got time. Because Reputation is done, I just have to go collect it. But while I'm thinking of it, I did see something somewhere the other day where, I guess in Fontaine, Farina is like one of the only characters that gets a unique animation when she dolphin dives. So like in the water. If you wait, am I not in the, oh, I'm not properly in Fontaine, are you kidding me? I have to be in the special blue water. Fine, have it your way. I do want to show this out. I want to see if this is true or not. I did also find one of the same person, same account that was okay. So like if you swim upward and out of the water, yeah, she gets a little rainbow. So nobody else gets that. So when she exits the water, she has that little particle effect behind her, which is kind of cool. As she is the princess of Hydro, so to speak. So that's kind of fun. But actually, you know what? While I'm here, I did see a really funny bug. I don't know how old this video was and if this still exists, but if it does, I would like to try it. So there might be more to this than the video displayed, but I think the way this worked is I need to find a very specific piece of environmental terrain to interact with. And what this does is separate Paimon from us permanently. So when you press escape and open the menu, Paimon pops out of us and she's like, hey, do you need help? The theory is that if you interact with this piece of terrain at the same time that you open your menu, you can permanently detach Paimon from you. And then she enters the overworld. I do not know if there's more setup to this or not. I will look it up for the next stream because I do want to try this. I think it'd be really funny. So it's this thing right here. I think the theory is that you have to enter these little transporters and hit the menu at the same time. Wait, I did it. No, I didn't do it. There it is. Wait, no. Oh, it was close. I think it's close. I think it has to be like pretty close to frame perfect though. I am going to figure this out. I do want to see this work because it's really funny. She's when it works properly, she's out in like beside you the whole time. And when you teleport, she remains in the overworld regardless of where you teleport. And she then has to catch up with you. So if you were to say, I don't know, teleport from Natlan to like all the way, we'll try this. Like from this island in Natlan all the way to Mondstadt. Like say the Spiral Abyss. It would take her like 25 in real life minutes to catch up with you. And I really want to try that. I don't know if I'm just missing it. Wait. Okay, I'm in the thing and she's out now. Does that do it? No! Oh, she was out for way longer than I thought she would. I wonder if I have to keep doing it. If I have to, like, buffer it. Either that or they hotfix it, which would be a damn shame, but the video was not super clear. This is all I have to work off. I will research this more. I am determined to make this happen. I have rarely experimented with breaking the game, and Genshin, MiHoYo, please don't hurt me. I'm just doing this for fun. I know how to fix it. It's fine. Doesn't affect the game at all, but it is really funny, so please leave stuff like this in. Okay. Wait. No! She's out for so long. And I think it works, and then I'm canceling it. Okay, hang on. I want to see if... I'm going to give this one more try. I think I'm understanding what happens here. I think if you do it right... So you actually kind of want to get in this slightly beforehand. Okay, so then I think we just keep... Oh, wait, did I ruin it? Yep, okay. I have a theory. So, okay, maybe it's actually not permanent. I think I have to keep moving. Okay. I have one last try here before we move on with collecting our reputation and some more productive things. I'm having a lot of fun with this, though. So I want to get in. Okay. Because it looks like it kind of keeps her out in the open longer than you're supposed to. Okay, so now if I teleport... where could I go where this would make sense? I want to see if that, like, keeps her locked in the overworld. So in theory, where were we? We were down here, so I'm basically looking the right direction. There is a decent chance that Paimon just comes out of the water, straight, like, head-on at us here.
Boring.
Please work. I want this to work so badly.
To do?
Huh. Maybe not. I'll have to research it more. That's on the list, because I want it to work very badly. I'm motivated by it, and we will make it happen. Unfortunately, it doesn't last between sessions, but if we really got tired of Paimon, I think she'd still probably be in cutscenes. I have a feeling cutscenes would probably fix it, because a lot of Genshin's cutscenes are rendered in-game. But if it worked, it would be funny. It could be a really cool pre-stream ritual of like, okay, let's detach Paimon and not have to deal with this anymore. Oh, I would love that. That would be very funny. But in the meantime, let's go revisit the land of Natlan and retrieve our reputation for the week. Yeah, 25 minutes of freedom. I don't know. Depending on if we dodged cutscenes well enough, it could be longer than that. Alright, Mr. Shaman Man. Give me the sauce. I should be able to finish this now as well. There we go. Very nice. And I have more than enough for next week, too, because that one was here last time. Okay, so what we have is... Oh, I'm so close. I would be exactly done if I had, what, 4% more exploration of this area? Ugh. Maybe we could try and finish that. Maybe. I don't know actually what drives exploration percentage, though. Usually it's like quests and object identification, and I thought I had most of the waypoints in this area, so I'm not actually sure what drives that value. But I'm willing to bet with the global values, we probably did finish some of the other areas. And I did want to show off what that looks like. So in the land of the flying Bingosaurs, the airborne Bingosaurs. Oh, speaking of, we have a pair of Bingosaurs. Dear contestant Lucy, you must arrive at the designated location at the assigned time. The flying competition will commence on... Oh, I wonder if this is a continuation of a quest. Thank you, delivery bird. And this is Bubba. I love that they actually call him Bubba, because I call all animals in real life Bubbas, and this guy just is called Bubba, so I don't even need to improv on that one. I guess maybe he's a Bulbasaur, him specifically. Is that a quest? Oops. Hang on. To look around. The Natlan quests are like red exclamation points when they're tied to a clan. Huh. Oh, I wonder if that's the event quest. I bet that was the event quest. That's the thing that I have to like do well enough in. Okay, hello, Abundi. Show me what I have done. Oh. So what I actually got was exploration. Cool. Okay. So we are now level 2 out of 4 in this place. Can't remember the Flower Feather Clan. There you go. So when you get one of those, you unlock these, and in this case, it's a recipe. But what we're really interested in is these guys down here. These blazing flint ores are what we ultimately end up taking to El Capitan on the top of the universe. That will give us the true reputation rewards for Natlan, which is cool. I actually think this will go very quickly because there's only 4 levels, and you get things that apply to them universally. It's not actually too bad. I did see that there are 2 quests here I haven't done, though. Every aspect. Farewell, Final, Saurus, Cracker, and every aspect of a warrior. How do I get those? I don't see them on my map. So how do I get them? Well, let's take a look at our available quests. Maybe I missed something in here. These are our story quests. I am going to hold on these just because we are rolling in to about 11 o'clock, and I'm only probably going to play for about another hour or so. And I think the story quests that are available are fairly long. So there is this quest. Where was the one that I was actually looking for there? I was in the middle of a quest at one point. It's this one. Okay. I would like to go do that quest. This is probably a good waypoint, yeah. Sure. I believe this is one of the regional Natlan reputation quests for the Children of Echoes, which is, what is her name? It's not Kirara, it's the little child, the little angel child. That's her clan. As well as Shilonen, the roller skating cougar girl. That's also her clan. And she was also the feature of that area for the reputation quest, so I thought that was kind of strange. I would have much rather worked with the small happy child, but to be fair, Shilonen was pretty cool. Okay, there's a lot of chests here. I'm just gonna real quick grab these. So I am gonna start to think about the benefits of completing this area, and as part of that, we have a very long ways to go on this particular region's Tree of Dreams. And the best and easiest way to deal with that is by opening a bunch of chests. And this lady looks like she has a chest up here too. Oh, don't think I don't see that exploding barrel though. Jump scare. Wow, she tanked that like a champ though. What the heck? She was completely unfazed. Developers did not give her a knockback value. Jeez. That's an impressive feat, just taking like a keg of TNT to the face. Okay, so this is where I left off. So what this quest has introduced to us is that I am capable of doing a Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker with Bulbasaur. Now, I am able to control him much like you would Makar in the Wind Temple. And he is very slow and very funny, but he is not particularly useful yet. But he is cute, and he does follow me. So that's fun. Other than that, I don't really know what's going on with this quest. I'm just here for the ride. I'm picking up some mushrooms and lizards, as you do, starting out any good quest. And I think the nice thing about Bubba is that if he gets too far behind, they just teleport him to catch up with you, which is very nice. Also, the lizard population in this cave is going crazy. I don't believe he makes a lot of crazy... Oh, what the heck? Did you find something, dude? Did you pick up a lizard? What was that? He, like, turned around. Sadly, he does not rattle like Makar, but he does kind of make noises. I can turn up the audio. I know I'm still really quiet, so I'm trying not to blast out myself, but I can turn up the audio just a little bit here. Where is my little audio? There we go. Fair warning, this does mean that Paimon's going to be a little louder.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
But at least we do get to hear Father much more clearly. Oh, look. A waypoint. Kind of surprised I didn't notice that. And a free chest. You know what? We take that.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
That's a great question, actually. Did I just go straight past that? Sure did. Okay, there's a disclaimer with this. Oh,
Paimon coming in. Is this level okay?
wait, are we in? Are we so there? How did I not notice that? This is a revolutionary development. I love this. I am going to warn you with the SFX increase in volume. That might be what we do, yeah. We'll see. I do want to hear some of the characters, especially in the story quests. I'll probably turn it on, but for the everyday stuff, this is going to make the running anime grunt noises a little louder, I believe. Oh, I guess Arlecchino doesn't really make them, does she? No, that counts as dialogue too. We're so in there. All right, this is a big development. I'm jumping in this cave. We're going spelunking. Just gonna plummet. To hell with a slow descent. Supervisor is genius. It's an old advertisement, I think. I don't remember what it's for, but it's like Geico or something. There's an ad for people to look up. Ooh, this looks kind of fun, though. Where is the thing? I see an Oculus Stone. I want an Oculus Stone. Where? Oh, well, cutscene. Oh, if only we could post more lively things in chat. We're not quite there yet, but maybe someday. I suppose we do have a... standard reactions, which is always fun. But eventually, hopefully we get some custom emotes in there too. I should be reading what this thing's telling me. Though it's pretty high up this time, and the route is different. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do some puzzling, and it's not gonna... Oh, okay, all right. I understand what's happening here. These little cones of gorgeous saintly light are where I have to stand and where Bengasaur has to stand, and I have to navigate him to... I have to command Melody his ass to the right spot. Is basically what's going to happen here. Look at that. We don't have to listen to Paimon, though. This is a revolutionary development. If only they'd give me that agency with specific characters, that would be the next level developer play. You just, like, mute it down to be, like, only 1 or 2 characters out of a cast of, like, 300, and then just whenever someone would actually talk, it would just be the biggest jump scare. Paimon just doesn't get you. When are you happy, and when are you scared? Oh, the little head tilt. What a dude. And we know he's our dude, because he gets a little tail scarf, which none of the other ones get. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna send him off into this puzzle. And he seems to be somewhat compliant in this. Do I have to, like, give him a walkway, though? What's the deal here? Oh, yo, okay. Oh, I do. I have to give him a walkway. Alright, that's not too shabby. Do you come with me? Are you gonna follow me? Very confused. So I've got to open that barrier, which is presumably achieved by... Oh, well, okay. First off, let me grab this. So I was complaining about how I couldn't figure out where that was. Okie day. There's another one. How many of those do I have, by the way? Well, let's learn our new recipe. Sing Your Heart Out, I guess, was the name of the dish I learned how to make. I have 3 of them, so I must have just turned in a bunch. Oh, I did. That's right. Okay. Cool. Ooh, okay. Use the power of the guy to dig up buried objects. That's great and all, Chief, but, like, can I possess you? Oh, I can't. I see. You have, like, a finite amount of sauce, though, don't you? Yeah. Where was I supposed to dig up an object? I also just got mail. Okay. Oh, right here. I see there's a little thing here. So if I hit this... Bonk. Oh. That's pretty cool. So... Oh, yeah, okay. This literally is the command melody. Oh, interesting. He stays underground, too. I thought he would, like, pop back up. Not the case at all. He actually just vibes out underground, which is pretty funny. So like if I need to shield him from combat, I can like possess him, put him underground, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. I don't know what her ass was targeting, but oh wait. Now I see. Now I become Bingasaur, and I come over here, and I can scale that wall because verticality is no object for my little monster. That is a terrible sentence. I apologize. That was awful phrasing. Ooh, let's try and forget that happened. But now he comes up here, and apparently he can operate machinery. And what, might I ask, does that do? Because I think, do I just need to get him over there? Yeah, I think he has to go on the green thing. Pretty sure about that, at least. I'm a little lost as to specifically how this puzzle is supposed to shape out, but what happens if I hit this? Is he gonna like plummet? No, he is not. I think I can cheese this. Actually, I know I can cheese this. Hang on. The game wants me to get on that platform a different way, but it will be damned if we do it that way. I am just going to Kazuha Zhongli combo my way straight over to that thing. Oh, unless I don't make the jump. Let's go, baby! Fuck your system, I play the... Oh, wait. Okay, that made me really happy. That was not the way that puzzle was intended to be solved, but I have better characters than the developers do, so... What are you going to do about it? RAR, he says. RAR XD. He's impressed that we cheesed it. I could see him being like a little gamer gremlin. He like sits at his gaming chair with like a keyboard on his stomach reclined. He's looking for bugs. He's trying to figure out how to separate Paimon from his character. I do love RAR XD. He's a cute little dude though. He's grown on me a lot, I have to say. I know like a lot of people thought the like cute animal trope was kind of lame when this area first came out. But I think they've done a decent job with Natlan. Can understand the cultural complaints, especially like pretty blatant offenses in some cases. But overall, I've had a lot of fun playing Natlan, more than I thought I would. And that's really cool because we're actually supposedly less than a year out from Shnesnaya. So content for this game is not in any shortage whatsoever. With yet more of Natlan still to release, and there will more than likely be a prelude or a what they call an interlude chapter Archon quest with the Traveler and Dainsleif, or the Traveler and some other abyssal. Oh, hello. What? Hello? What are you doing, little man? That was so derpy. I will take that. Thank you. Okay, cool. I suppose this is swear upon this Jablanque. I'm not Jablanque. That's the original Archon guy. We already did it. Oh god. Okay. Holds up Spork. I am not sure what I'm supposed to do. Can he follow me? Like, do I have to use him to do this, or can I just like jump? I'm not really comfortable with the mechanics of how this dude follows me. Like, is he stuck? Did I just abandon him? No. Okay. Would never do that to you, little man. You just have really tiny legs, and that's not your fault. It's just the way you are. Oh, I see. So when you get far enough away from him, he like tunnels to me. I think. Where did you go, Bubba? Because like last time he just kind of popped up behind me and it like legitimately jump scared me. Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep moving. Hopefully he catches up. Yep, there he is. Oh, look at him waddle. He's a very uneven little dude. Okay, also this is dramatic. I knew we were doing some puzzling. I didn't think we were like, doing an Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom here. Hey, still, he's got a point. This is a huge mural. Yeah, you're telling me. Two people, each holding something round in their hands. Are we doing an orb? A quest? Indiana Jones and the quest for the orb? I'd watch that movie. young Harrison Ford in the quest for the orb. And now that you mention it, it does kind of look like a dragon's head. Or are we doing a... Is this a Lunar New Year tie-in? I'm still surprised the Lunar New Year event isn't out yet. Usually Lantern Rite is like a very big deal for Genshin. And I swore I read something about it recently too. Oh, that was one of the things I did want to discuss. Speaking of things I read recently, I did do some digging on Arlecchino's rework. Essentially what they're doing to her is, I guess it's rumored, what they're rumored is they're giving her a visual buff so that when her internal mechanics are active, it is more visually apparent to the player. Currently, it's only visible to the player if they have her signature weapon. And for those who don't, they want to add something cosmetically that makes it more apparent that her Bond of Life mechanic is active. Things I learned from this research dive is that rarely can a character be reworked in Genshin, nor especially can it be nerfed, as there's actually legal reasons for that, because it, for most people, is a monetary transaction. If you don't, play free-to-play or use things that you got free-to-play from the game, there are actually legal implications of reducing the perceived value of it. So that was something I learned about Genshin, is when a character formally releases, you're usually pretty safe to assume that if anything, the character would only get stronger from there. There have been some instances of characters being buffed. Neuvillette is probably the closest a character has gotten to being nerfed. His main primary damage source is a beam that he kind of like trajects out from himself. And initially, they didn't change his rotational speed when he had that beam active, so if he just spun around really, really quickly, he could put out like stupid amounts of damage. So they called that a bug fix and fixed it, and that was probably a good thing because he's already still the best DPS in the game. But rarely do characters get like massive reworks unless something is really wrong. I do hope that eventually they will go back and revisit some of the very early characters, especially the early 4 stars, and give them a bit of a buff. Or even just a creative rework would be cool. I don't think most people would complain about that, given that at this point many people have a lot of those characters, and I don't think would be angry enough to sue people over it if they got changed. So there's that tangent. That was something else I read about Genshin today. And through that tangent, I've completely missed the drama of Indiana Jones and the mystical orb. But no, we don't need to make him work too hard. It's all right, man. You're not on the job. You're along for the adventure. Also, I think he's like the chosen one too. I think Bubba is like the chosen one. I did an ambient world quest where he spoke to like a dragon wizard in a robe, just like out of nowhere. I'm still not really sure what happened there. I'm gonna have to do some research. But I guess this is like the Bingasaur of Destiny, kind of. And we're helping him on his way to becoming the chosen one of the dinosaur species, I suppose. Oh, well, of course I'll take a picture. I mean, come on. That's pretty majestic. What's it called? Mural of Sworn Pledges. Okay, that's pretty dramatic. There's a lot going on here. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to look for the objective in this area. Well, damn, Richard, that's not very helpful. I take it I'm not supposed to human sacrifice myself. This is just Lord of the Rings. Oh, look at that, though. Look at, he even, like, stances up. He bends the knee, like, a little bit for that incline. Most games would just have him clip down to one side or the other. That's some next-level animation. But yeah, this is where Gollum and Frodo destroyed the One Ring. I think this is just Mount Doom. Oh, I see. I've got to go over here. And then we've got to send Bubba over here. I know he's faster if you go underground. I will be walking with him when I can. Because his little waddle is so priceless. Oh wait, are we splitting up? Is the gang splitting up? Are we in a Scooby-Doo episode? Legend of Zelda looking ass. Me being angry without audio though was really funny though. We are. This is a Zelda rip. We got to go rescue Makar. He got grabbed by the handmaster. Is that what they're called? Handmasters? Floor masters. Floor masters. Sorry. Brain went to sleep on me. Oh man, I am in mandatory Bubba mode. I have to be this dude. I am gonna dig because this might take a little while. This is a long hallway. You know what? No, I won't. We're walking. He's got good pace. He probably got a better mile time than I do right now. He's an incredible marathon runner, you know. It's not about the sprint. Oh, alright, cutscene. Ooh, there is an Oculus Stone floating in the middle of that there pond. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to it, though. Because I don't think he can go in water. I don't think he's water compatible. Most of the dinosaurs do not fare particularly well in the water, so... oh, he landed his little jump. Okay. Yeah, so he says don't go in the water. He does give you a warning that he doesn't want to go in the water. Okay, so I do have access to infinite sauce, which is quite nice. Crack that. Oh, free treasure chest. I love that they let the animals open chests, too. Like, in previous areas, you probably would have had to, like, pop out of whatever mechanic you were using. Oh. Strike the tremulous crystal to trigger... Oh. Wait, did I hit him? What does that do exactly? It looks very cool. Oh, is it gonna like fall over? Quake big rock sleep with a strong. Oh, little man. He has thoughts. He has developed thoughts. Okay, alright, so we're playing the how to navigate the world game here. Okay, so I can't go in the water, so I can't get that yet. Get those mushrooms while I'm here. Ever a fan of mushrooms. Okay, so like standing water isn't a problem. That's good to know. I'm actually gonna come out of the ground too. Wait, did I just get a treasure chest? I thought I just heard a chest pop. But oh, it's just me and the capybara. That is a huge mood. Majestically staring out over the pond. Longingly at the Oculus. Oh, good night. Good job, Bubba. Alright. Oh, wait, is that a capybara with a bird on it? I'm going to grab the mushroom so I can see. It is! And he does a little leg scratch and scares it away. Oh, so precious. Okay, so I take it I'm probably supposed to do the same thing with these then, right? One of these is going to tip over, I know it. Maybe not, actually. Oh, so no. More beetles so that I don't run out of sauce. Another chest. Okay, we take those, yeah. And then we bop this guy. What does that do? Oh, it explodes. Okay, well, we learned something. Valuable life lesson there. Get that one, and we get more of those, and we get that one. Okay. What does that do? Oh, do we dominoes? Are we doing dominoes? We are. Okay, chain reaction. So I do get my Oculus Stone. That's pretty much a given, it looks like. And now... oh, I see. It's the platform. I was like, where am I going? How does this progress? Okay, I see. Now I go on the platform, it turns green. There seems to be a way forward. Oh, no. Oh, there seems to be no way forward. So now... Oh, there's no range limit on this. I'm standing in a laser. This doesn't seem healthy for me. Am I about to just take it? I'm not taking damage. Oh, wait, is that deliberate? Oh. When I break the laser, when I break the beam, specifically that one beam in the front, it makes the lava come up. I think that's probably there to prevent me from trying to fly through this. Oh. Okay, so I guess I can go down here. Can I... Does this break? Sure does. Okay, very nice. Can I jump over this now that I'm here? Yeah. It doesn't immediately kill me. Oh, what? That's some bullshit. Money back. Okay, alright. Oh, what the... Dude, this is out to get me. What do I... Wait, what? What do I do here? Do I have to actually laser puzzle this? Like, what? Okay, so we swapped the Bennett because he's the shortest, right? This is for sure not what I'm supposed to do, right? Like, this is insane. Kazuha can get over that one. Kazuha is also a short king. I think he could just... Yeah! Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure if there was an intended mechanic I didn't do there, but... Sure. Anything else fun for me to collect in here? Doesn't look like it. Is there any chests, maybe? No. Okay. Just puzzles. So now I'm on the other side. Oh, I see. That disabled all of the laser contraptions. Very nice. Very nice. So I take it... okay, that moves that. Nothing too brain-breaking here. Whoa. Did that teleport? Oh, it did. It teleported Bubba with it. Okay, very cool. This is kind of a clever concept. I like this a lot as a puzzling. Oh. Let's just be sure we don't set off the tripwire here. Grab what's ever in there. There are a lot of fire pillars in here. I'm not sure that I actually need to hit them. I think they're just going to disable the traps, but I'm going to try it. This is a character you will scarcely ever see because she is so bad, but she has one real specific use. Hello, Outrider Amber. This is actually the very first free character you get in the game. Amber is awesome. I love her design. But she is just not very good. But she does have ranged pyro application, so you will occasionally use her for tasks. Oh. Is there an order? What is there? There's got to be a puzzle I'm missing here. There's 4 of them here. Okay, if I hit one of them, what happens? Increase the liquid phlogiston level to light up. What does that mean? I'm so confused. Wait, what? To light up the elemental monuments. Oh, it's the... Okay, is there a crouch button? Or can she just walk under that? Okay, goated. Alright. I see what has to happen here. Alright, so we're gonna sub-Zhongli back in. I did like the Amber cameo, though. That was cute. I don't think they didn't expect I would think that hard, I think is what happened there, yeah. Oh, wait, was I actually supposed to get domed by this? Yeah, I was. Okay. I'm thinking way too much here. Alright. So that opens that up. And now I get to stand in the other half of the... What does this do? I don't think I wanted that, did I? No, I definitely didn't want that. Yeah, no. So this gives Bubba a staircase. Yeah, okay, weird that maybe they just make it so that if you screwed it up, you can fix it. So now I stand here, we swap back to Bubba, and he's just right there. Bang, look at that. Not too shabby. Oh. It now seems that I'm on a journey, a floating journey to the next room. Yeah, let's pop out of the ground here. What's going on? War green green, he says. Okay. Go, little man, go. Is that important? Is there anything else going on here? Well, I suppose I should probably stand here. Okay, I take it that's my clue that I'm supposed to go farther with the traveler then. Oh yeah, clearly. Okay. I see. There's the doors are locked still. There we go. Gotcha. It's all coming together. I don't entirely know what I'm doing, but fair enough. More murals. There's another mural. Sure is. A huge black dragon tree and some strange person. Cool camera pivot there. That was almost like a PowerPoint transition. Chosen of Dragons, come forward and reach out. Okay, is that... I'm assuming Bubba is the Chosen of Dragons? Behold the sin that will obliterate all. Okay, there is a lot more drama going on here than I'm familiar with. Reach towards the mural. I guess, never mind. I guess she's the Chosen Dragon. I don't know why, but she is. Then you see something else, but you quickly realize it's not you who sees it. You will understand someday a voice that seems not to be what it appears, whispers by your ear, as though it were laughing softly, but you know this wasn't meant for you. See the entire city's annihilation. The buildings collapse. The ash-white monoliths squeezed in midair as though they are turned to powder. You see a giant dragon with pupils pierced and pupils pierced. Oh my gosh. And a tiny human falling together from a great height, while the world echoes with a sorrowful song, one composed of the agony of dragonkind. You see a man rising from the dead dragon's heart once more, his whole body seemingly wreathed in flame. That's a lot to process. I don't know what any of that means. I'm hoping that our little Bingosaur wasn't traumatized by that. That sounds like some pretty graphic imagery. I don't know how old he is, but I don't think that's... I think he's supposed to be watching PG-13 movies yet. Are you just way more perceptive than Paimon? We gotta go get him. Yeah, he's trying to headbutt his way through the wall. Okay, so it looks like we go out this door because we've now unlocked it. Man, this place is loading me up with chests, though. Jeez. Oh, there he is. There's a little man. Okay, so I assume I stand here and then something happens? Does he have access to get to that? Ooh, that's a big jump for a little man. Oh, baby. I was nervous. I don't think you're supposed to be able to fail that, but it was closer than it felt. Oh. And we've been given... Ah, look at that. We're reunited at last. Oh, little man. Oh. He knows how to wave. Oh, look at my little jog. Oh, and I see we came out of the 2 orbs. Oh, shit. And when you do that, you summon a cosmic laser beam. What the hell? And subsequently a portal to hell, of course. He looks so excited about it. He's like, yo, we gotta check that out. Some crazy camera work here. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, Paimon. I guess if we gotta go into the hell portal, why not? Don't be afraid, little man. This feels like it might warrant being afraid over. I'm not 100%, but... Oh, he made a little growl. He's determined. He's doing an Undertale. Chosen of Dragons, proceed. Eliminate the enemy from the realm beyond. Okay, I was not that far off on the portal to hell. Like, I'm not going to claim to be important enough to have a vivid image of what I think a portal to hell would look like, but if I had to paint one, it would probably look something like this. Note, a perilous battle lies at the end of the golden staircase. As this battle is quite perilous, be sure to complete your battle preparations before continuing. I don't think this game has ever given me that warning. Okay. Why don't we, I guess we'll heed the message box's warning. We will feed the homies here. Zhongli in particular is kind of getting smacked. I got, what, how many of these do I got? 143. Alright, we're chilling. Do we know what type of boss it is? Like, if it's a fire-based boss, it'd be kind of not so great if Arlecchino was the lead. I'm getting a lot of fire vibes from this place, if I'm being honest. We could bust out a different... fuck it, we ball. We're just gonna try it. We have to TP out, we can. I've never gotten that message before. I'm a little surprised by that. Also, I feel like this was a quest you could stumble upon very early in this area. Oh shit, Kingdom Hearts. Wait, what? Is Kyrie's soul at the end of this staircase? Oh. My computer did not like that. Catastrophe's Edge. Are we about to get hit with the budget? I think we're about to get hit with the budget. This is all new to me. I've no... Whoa, wait, was that just me, like, on a tiny rock? How big is this area? So that's Sage with the totally impossible name. Even Paimon didn't know how to say his name. Hid the token here. Okay, I don't know. In this place, I made a pledge with Jablanque. Okay, so the first Pyro Archon made a pledge with this Sage at this location. Hell. Children of Dragons, prove yourself by facing the mighty foe that you may ascend the sacred mountain from this place. Well, I'm underground, bro. Where's the mountain at? Something is coming out, it says. Okay. What are we fighting? These are dire wolves. These are not that dangerous. I mean, granted, they're not the easiest enemies to kill, but they're not that dangerous. Yeah, okay, that wasn't so bad. Ooh, big guy, though. Please miss me. Thank you. Yeah, no, these are getting shredded, dude. Okay. Surely there's more. Oh, I hate this boss. Okay, Abyss Corrupted Golden. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I really should have had a... I really should have had a Kokomi on board for this. Bro, where was I supposed to hide? How much health you got, bro? Please don't move. He moved. Are you kidding me? Please come back, like, right here. That would be actually massive. Where are you? Dude, you're kind of schmoovy. Okay, do you present yourself now? Okay, that's pretty decent damage, at least. He's kind of chunky, but he's not, like, unkillable. Okay, so what, we just keep him up? Yeah. Ooh, that all does corruption though, which is not ideal. Okay, pretty good damage. What does this mean? Wait, something looks super weird. Sure does. Oh my gosh. This is a scary fight. Okay, boundary eroding beast from beyond. Something ain't right here. I'm gonna run around on Jean just because he's kind of the tankiest, but he has like a like a shield on him right now. Oh no earthly way, dude. Oh, I see. Bubba's like smacking him for us. So he does this until Bubba like takes him down, so we just have to kind of like keep away for a little while. Oh, yo, that did some damage though. Do we just win this right here? Oh, Bubba hits like a truck. Wait a minute. Bubba carries. What? That was insane. He did like 2/3 of the damage in that fight. Okay, I think we could have done that legit, but like I was not ready for little Mans to just absolutely nuke that thing. Good job, little dude. Yeah, how are you feeling? You just like took down a god. That was insane. Yes, most impressive indeed. That's right, traveler. Ah, I see. So maybe this whole like series of quests like powers this guy up, and as you like do more of them, he gets like really dangerous or something. I don't know. I do see why they give you the warning though, because there's not a lot of things in Natlan so far that have introduced corruption, and corruption is one of a few things that can really screw a party if you're not prepared. Yeah, that almost killed my Zhongli. He has a really bad time because it's percentage HP. Kokomi would have been very nice to have for that fight. Oh. Well, this is quite serene. Unto the final sanctuary of my people. Wait, am I like finishing something here? I'm forced to play as Lumine, so that usually means something dramatic is happening. Worship and receive. You who would something. I missed it. You who would bring light to all beings. This is really dramatic. What? We already did the Archon quest. What's happening here? I think these little, like, relic symbols are like spirits of the sages or something of this area. I've encountered them in a lot of different places, so. The inscribed hour has arrived. The inscribed hour has come. Yeah, but, like, where am I going? Oh, okay, right there. So much of me wants to like look around and see if there's a chest here. This is a very pretty location though. In return you shall be permitted to set something. Set forth somewhere, I believe. The stone tablet lit up. Sure did, buddy. Well, I gotta touch it, right? As the golden lines light up, shining brilliantly, a fragmented scene surfaces in your mind. The eyes of the great dragon split in two by the sword of the children of man. A seal split asunder, engraved upon the white disc, is mistakenly classified as a whole. I don't know what that means. One was given the silver dragon's white claws, one to the resurrected corpse. One was buried beneath the great monument, and one was swallowed into the belly of the headstrong one. Two white discs disappeared beneath your feet. You pick them up, and the golden seal combines into one as they merge into one. Okay. Soon you see your face reflected in massive dark pupils. Oh, that's a little intimidating. Wake up, Lucy. Please wake up. Lucy is my name, by the way. That's the traveler's name. So, oh, I see. So Paimon was saying that. Didn't have the text box. You finally responded. When you touched that soon, you just froze. But look, the token we're looking for is on the ground, just like the one we found before. I did find one of these earlier, yeah. A golden seal engraved on a white disc. I'm just a bit distracted. I was having a cataclysmic vision. I do that pretty frequently. It's not really a novel occurrence for the traveler, so. Okay, that's both tokens. Now Bubba should have the right to get cured at the volcano, right? Are we trying to heal him? Does he have leukemia? What's happening? I must have skipped a lot of dialogue in a previous quest. Well, we finished the quest. And we got a bunch of... Whoa! And we got rewarded out the ass for it. What? How many chests just spawned? There's like 3? Yeah. Okay, so this was a major quest. I got an iridescent inscription fragment. I need to look up what to do with those because I have a bunch of them. And we got a bunch of achievements as well. You gotta love that. Fascinating. Where am I? The game doesn't even know where I am. I'm not in this world anymore. I have left Tivat. I was kind of waiting for the game to tell me what to do next, and now I don't really... Ooh, Shattered Nightjade. What the hell is that? I just got like 6 items that I've never seen before, and I don't know what to do with them. Do I just like teleport out of here? What's the shtick? I can't really... I can't climb this, can I? No. Well, I tell you what, I don't know what to do. Is there anything else to do in here? Like, is there an extension of this chest? Navigate. Quest goals in Natlan. Okay, I think I'm just supposed to teleport out of here. Ah. There we go. Okay, I was like, dude, help. I do not know what to do. Oh, that was funny. Okay, I'm going to quickly collect my achievements because that's pretty cool. And I think one of them was for finding a certain number of chests in a given area. Oh. Obtain the token needed for the pilgrimage to the volcano and the ruin. Oh, we're not done with this. Okay. There is more going on here. Also my mail. What did I get in the mail? Want to sharpen claws together, says Kirara. Oh, it's a birthday. We had a birthday today. She gave me some wood and a energizing bento. Oh, that actually looks awesome. A bento box sounds real good right now, actually. So happy birthday to Kirara. It's fun. I don't think that's a character I have, is it? If it is, it's definitely not one that I've done a lot of work with. She would be somewhere in this range, I would expect. Who are you? Yeah, Kachina. I have Kachina, but I don't have Kirara. Yeah, Kirara is a cat girl, I'm pretty sure. I think she was a Fontanian character. Oh, I also got... Wait a minute. Yeah, I did want to check out some other stuff, too. I got some... Ooh. Golden Entreaty. A white disc. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I finished something. Who got added? Oh, Bubba got added to the mural. Very cute. So I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I believe there are 14 things that can be added to this. It's not, doesn't do anything, doesn't unlock anything, but it does let you know how far you've progressed. What else did I get? I got one other, like, wild... I had a couple things that I didn't recognize. What were they? This is one of them. Shattered Nightjade. A nearly weightless black jade enveloped in chilling flames. If it could be pieced together, perhaps something extraordinary might happen. That sounds fun. I'd love to know more about that. A key you found in the sulfurous veins. Who knows where the door it unlocks may lead? Oh, that's a bummer. Whenever I have a key that's like left behind, I just assume I'm never figuring out where it goes, because I managed to finish the quest without like figuring it out. So tragedy, truly. But there was one other one. We keep getting these weird I want to know what these do. Iridescent inscription fragment. Because there's more than one of them, it makes me think there's an intended purpose for them. I would love to know what they do and where they go, as often there are really good rewards for stuff like that. But other times they're one-timers. I'm also curious about these Courier's Trial Keystones. I have 2 of them, and it makes me think there's more. These are from Natlan as well. But this looks like it has a use in some regard. We've put that thing together to try and progress Bubba's journey, I think is what's happening. I'm not 100% on that, but... Hopefully what we'll do here is start the next phase of our quest and get ourselves rolling for next time. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. A lot of things happening here. I want this. Also, my party is really low on health right now. Oh, what the... I thought I could climb that. I was wrong. Oh, God. Please, Mr. You know what? You could make this real easy for me. Yeah. There we go. Oh, shit. Wait, hang on. This is really not good. Oh, God almighty. Kazuha just got domed. Okay. Do you mind? I want your treasure chest, but I also don't want to get bopped here. I'm going to ult through this. Arlecchino needs health. Still your shield, right? Yeah. Quickly, just getting some exploring done here. Whew! Okay, that was nasty. Wow, yeah, that... I have no space left in my inventory. Are you joshing me? Oh, I ran out of artifact space? Really? Oh, I ran out of weapon space. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. I need to heal some folks, though, because that dragon thing did a number on me. Where are my eggs at? I got like 600 eggs. There we go. There's one of those on Kazuha, and then where are my mushroom rolls at? I would legit eat half the food in this game in a heartbeat. It's one of the most dangerous games for me, actually, in terms of like getting hungry as a result of playing a game. All of the food just sounds so banger. Oh, I see. We're just going back to where we started this quest to talk to the. I think he's a Bingasaur tamer. He's like a shaman of their kind. Oh, and another one of these. That's very nice. I love that. I think we did actually get our Statue of 7 here up to level 5, which is relatively quick. I've been a little surprised by how fast that's progressing. I thought I was going to go up to level 3, and then I turned them all in and it was like level 5, so not bad at all. I think Fontaine's is very close to level 9 as well. That's something I will want to double back and finish with this game, but I'll probably do that off stream as it's kind of boring to watch me do. It's just a lot of me consulting the wiki and trying to figure out which quests I have to finish to get certain things. So there's the thing we assembled. Isn't it pretty? 2 golden entreaties. They actually exist. Yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, I did find them. We did have to go through some pretty dramatic stuff to get them, so I can see how a less seasoned adventurer may not know about their existence. Oh, he did a little roar. Good job, Bubba. Yeah, you've done a lot. He's been genuinely helpful in this effort. So I guess these entreaties allow us to enter a volcano or enter a mountain of some kind, where something dramatic happens. I wish you success removing the mark of the Flame Lord's blessing. I think that's the little thing on his head. So maybe that's more of like a curse? I'm not entirely sure. So we completed that piece of the quest, and is there any more? Apparently there is. Okay, let's go up here, I guess. See how that works out for us. Oh, no, it's his nest. That's right. We visited his nest earlier. So maybe something dramatic. Go look for your... Wait, or is this a different quest? I feel like that might be a different quest. The weird thing about Natlan right now is that it's not completed as an area. Like, there's undoubtedly more of the map we haven't visited yet. There's more things in general that need to happen. And because of that, some of the quest lines are in these like middling states where they're not concluded, and that might be the case with this one. I have a feeling 5.4 might have more to do with that, because I think this is a different... Oh, no, it's not. It says, in the footsteps of the chosen dragons. That seems like the same quest line. Also, did finishing that get me reputation? It sure did. We'll go cash that up before the end of the day, but I do kind of want to see what happens here as I approach the Bingasaur headquarters. What? Oh, wait. What did you? Dopey little dude. Do they all say that? Lively little dude. Why are you dopey? And why are you lively? You look very similar. How about you? Which one are you? Clever little dude. How about you? Kachi. Oh, he's the one I'm supposed to find. Okay. Which one are you? How to dig. Oh, that's not Bubba either. Wait, am I doing stuff out of order? I think I might be doing stuff out of order. Little dude learning how to dig. Oh, what about you? Tree climbing, little dude. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to find Bubba? Are you in the tree stump? Shout out to Zhongli being able to fit through that whole... the waistline of the gods. Okay, so where's Bubba? He's in this area somewhere, presumably. But I don't know where exactly. Are you hiding back here? You're deeper in the nest? Huh. It's not a very big circle that I have to explore here. Are you in like a bush or something? What does this do? Oh, it gives me sauce. Okay. Where are you? Maybe I just have to interact with them all? It's the clever one. Oh, okay, so if I talk to this one, does he lead me somewhere? He does. Oh, he's gonna be in this little hole. I was right. Okay, buddy. I'll let you help me, though. Is he gonna dig up his friend? Oh, no, he dug up food. Oh. That's very cute, though. Oh, you. What do you have to do? Big parenty. Big parenty to Leptosaurus. You weren't particularly helpful. How about Dopey? What does Dopey have to say? The new kid on the block. He's got a mark on his head and a scarf on his tail. I see. So maybe I'm just supposed to talk to all of them. Lively. How do you do? We're doing socializing. I am very lost, though, because... Oh, I see. I feel like we did part of this already. Like, I feel like this is backwards. We're encountering him on the front end of a quest that we kind of just, like, finished or something. Okay, I've got to say goodbye to the big one, to the big parenty one. Pretty easy quest requirement. Oh, it's alright. I already turned him into a god. I think we're doing this backwards. It's okay, buddy. You got us now. And also, you have, like, ascended at this point. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think this was actually meant to happen much earlier. It's rare that... Yeah, okay, alright. So that was actually a step backwards. There's undoubtedly more of that quest to come. A little bit bummed out that we don't get to see what it, like, resolves in right now, because that sounded really cool. But, this... Oh, and this is the air race. This is the thing that the Bingosaur dropped off the letter for right when we started walking around in Natlan. Which is probably a reputation-based quest as well, if I had to guess. But let's check in with the Children of the Echoes, because that was a quest we just finished for them. It might have even been 2, if we're really lucky. Oh no, it was actually exploration-based. Interesting. Alright, well, we got 60% on that one, too. We will be up to level 3 relatively shortly on that one. Not too bad, but there's not much else we can do for that one yet, actually. Due to just the nature of what's available. Yeah. So that's cool. We're making good progress with that. We'll keep a tab on reputation over time. And because it's just about midnight and we're going to wrap up, in the meantime, what I'm going to try and do is see if there isn't a way that we can get the Masters of Nightwind quest finished for reputation. I feel like we've got to be pretty close. But I need to know, I guess I need to know what's included in exploration. Yeah. Like, what drives exploration? Because I don't know if there's, like, a lot of waypoints I don't have. Or if it's, like, what constitutes exploration percentage? Yeah. There's not, like, sub-areas like there is in Breath of the Wild, so you can, like, know that you did something right. Okay, so it's this thing right here is what I need to explore more of. And this was part of it, and I did pretty thoroughly explore that. So I don't... Like, do I have to go more places? Do I have to do more stuff? Like, what's... What's the deal? I guess one of the things we probably could do is walk around the central city area and see if there's other people with quests. I know that is one of the things that drives that percentage, just because it's often, like, tied and associated to... Hold on a second. I thought I just saw something. This is going to be a little counterintuitive. I'm going to warp back up here. Thought I saw one of the soundtracks. Yeah, I was right. I like collecting those. Don't think that does anything for our exploration percentage, but it is kind of funny. Oh, God, speaking of the devil, I just saw a second one. Let's go. Alright, fair enough. That's a really sneaky place to put one of those, though. Alright, do any of y'all have, like, quests or anything? You know, like, that would be kind of cool. Go in this door? Oh, I can go in this door. Hey, yo. Okay, let's think. If there aren't any, like, quests immediately available, what else could I do? Because I don't see any little blue exclamation points for, like, generic quests. We could just... I don't know if, like, getting chests counts as exploration percentage. That seems kind of counterintuitive, but... I'm not seeing anybody with any, like, particularly noticeable quests available for me, so... I guess we could try that and see if it makes a difference. Also, I did learn that if you get too close to these, like, heat vents, you get bopped. Because they light you on fire. So that's kind of interesting. Like, I think I'm going to catch fire here in just a second. Also, are you not a possessible dude? Apparently not. Well, this one is, so what do you think about that? Is that a human? He's doing the trampoline park thing. He's like, this guy's having the best day ever. Can I talk to you? I wanna figure out what this guy's business is. He's a trainer. He's having a blast and apparently wants nothing to do with me. Okay, well, interesting. Alright, what about you? What does this do? Read. Abilities rise as altitudes drop. Come and try a high-speed dive challenge. Sure. Okay, this is a new mechanic. I don't know what this is. Ooh. Apparently I'm just in the air now. Okay. Okay, I have a time limit to do this, but we'll fly through the little rings. Maybe this is a new part of the sky I previously haven't been to. Ooh, this is actually kind of hard. You have to readjust for all of them. I like the Tears of the Kingdom version of this better, where you can kind of just plummet at your own speed. Thankfully, it's not too bad though. You get a long time to do it, so it's not like turbo punishing. So if you just kind of hold it straight over yourself, I think you can line it up pretty easily. Hey, okay. That was fun. Yeah, the more you know. I have no weapon inventory space. That's tragic. I'm just going to leave that sword there because I can. Am I going to catch on fire? I am catching on fire. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll leave that alone then, I suppose. I think this is like a village of these. Yeah, this is like an athletic village, I see. So, like, you have to do the challenge with the little sign next to it to get all these chests. Okay. The more you know. What I want to know is, does that impact my... Oh, it does! Interesting. I got 1 additional % for that. Woo! Well, I'll be damned. Let's do another one then, huh? I have a time limit. Where are my chickens at? I need a Bengasaur. There we go. What do I have to do? How do I get up there? Oh, probably with this. Okay. Yep. Alrighty. So we do a little flying challenge here. I'll keep doing these. Like, I don't know what the contributing factor is to my exploration, but like, take it. Because I kind of do want to get that one done for reputation. Because I want to see what happens when I give one of them to the captain. I want to see if there's like dialogue associated with passing them off. I feel like there probably has to be. Okay, how about this one? What do I do here? Smash every obstacle, never stop growing. Yeah, sure, I'll just do all of these. I bet there's an achievement associated with this too, of like, complete the Bingasaur theme park, and you're a cool dude. Okay, what happens here? Does this like catapult me up, up, and away we... I think this is meant to take me up. I don't feel like I can get that high though. Oh, what the heck? How am I supposed to get that? Oh. Okay. I missed the teleport point. That's on me. Okay. Okay, here we go. These guys are like really complicated to control. Ooh. Okay, not too bad. Okay, I've completed your quest, Mr. Birdman. Now give me your thing. Are there others, or is that the last one? I kind of feel like that might have been the last one. Unless, okay, let me check out some of the other areas. This is very goofy. We're playing bird carnival games, but I don't see any other signs. So I'm gonna take it as that covered most of it. But wow, that does actually get you like exploration for it though. That was 2% just to do that. Cool. Let's check out some of the other areas then. Let's just see if we can find a few additional chests and maybe hammer out the rest of this area for exploration purposes. And then maybe we can end the session passing off our first special ore to the captain. A character that I like kind of hope has got more to do. Like, I know he's technically like dead, I think, but I don't know. Like, I liked his role in the story. I thought he was a surprise that was really fun, and at least like I guess what I'm trying to say is I hope they give him like more lore. Like, they keep including him in the process. Because although the lore of this game is ridiculously stupid, it is, to me at least, very fun. And I have to say, the Harbingers are probably my single, like, isolated favorite piece of lore in the game. Surely there's a thing here, right? Is that a fishing hole? Ain't no way. Wait, what? Hang on, let me get the Bingasaur. I think this is for Bingasaur. Oh. The cartwheel of the gods? What was the purpose of that? It was really cool, but why did I do it? Okay. Well, that was fun. I don't know why exactly I did it, but here we are all the same. Ooh, special cave. Hang on. Special cave with a camera as well. Oh, hello. What? The cameras are all over this place. I feel like... Oh. Do I have to put whatever this is here? Like that? What is, wait, push. Oh, I see what we're doing. Is that too big? What does this do? Oh, that resets the thing. I see. Wait, I need you though. Right? Don't I need you? Yeah, so now how in the science does this work? I think I need it closer, right? If this is to be believed. This is really difficult to figure out. I don't know what exactly I'm trying to do. Oh. That's not what I thought that would do at all. Okay, so like, can I put it right there? No, so it forces it to stay there, which makes me think. Which makes me think it. Oh, wait. That makes me think that it's something's. Something's not right here. What is there another like component to this that I'm not seeing? I'm very confused by this puzzle at the moment. This little dude is not helping me a whole lot either. Because I only have so many options. I can only take the picture and move. That looks like it covers it. Can I do anything to you? Like, is there anything I can do to you on this side? So, like, if I put this right here, it will let me. So can I put it farther away? I think what it's supposed to do is, like, that's where the thing is supposed to stop, I want to say. But it's like, I can't, I either have to put it really far. No, it doesn't want to let me do that. Okay, like, what about that? Because now it'll go farther. That's too small. Okay, but what if, okay, now that I've got it there, what if I now put it in the right spot? Like that. Now if I pull it, will it get stuck there? Okay, there we go. I was going to be real mad if that didn't work, yeah. Maybe that counts as exploration. Who knows? I found another chest, so I'm just going to keep rolling with that theory. There is another Oculus stone down here. Hey, yo. What is that? There's a giant eye portal as well. That looks pretty cool. Maybe we'll go check that out. We're going to get this first, though, because I know these are actually ambient exploration tasks. Who knows? Ooh, wow, yeah, this looks complicated. Seems to be a good number of things I could do here. Can I just, like, go inside? Touch. Whoa! I've been teleported into the realm with bad frame rate. Excuse me, where am I? I'm fighting God. I am fighting a biblically accurate angel. Okay, sure, dude. Whatever you say. He makes the wildest noises, too. I just want y'all to know that. He's, like, being weird about it. Okay, this thing has a big shield, though. Oh. Hi, buddy. What do you do exactly? Are you gonna put up another shield if I don't kill you fast enough? The Sigil of Striding Will is an awesome item name. I love that. Wonder what ascends with those. This is not where I expected to be when I stepped on the portal. Well, I do get a good chest out of it, though. That's pretty cool. I do not have... I really need to get rid of some weapons. Why do I need the guy, though? Why is that there? Touch. Do I now enter the world again? Or... Oh, I do! Okay, I enter the world again. That's crazy. I thought there was going to be more to that. I guess that was just... Excuse me? What is going on over here? I assume that I need a Bingosaur to solve whatever this is, but I don't actually at the moment see any... Let's see a guy. Is there a bat around here? Oh, shit, wait, what? What are you? A Warriors Challenge gameplay tutorial. What does this mean? This is entirely new to me. These are warriors all over Natlan who wish to train and hone their strength. And where there are those who train, there will be trainers. This latter group will prepare challenges of varying difficulty for those who wish to surpass themselves. Do your best to score as highly as possible in these challenges to change greater rewards. They say that each master trainer has 3 tiers of... Okay. Sure. Kine. Let's do it. What do you got for me? Okay. So there are ranks between B, A, S, and SS. Challenge object. Collect coins. Growing gains. I'm hitting the gym. Orbs of inspiration. It is recommended that you indwell an Ectomosaur. Use a character from the Masters of the Nightwind to start the challenge. Oh, I'm going to have to glide. Am I just trying to line myself up to get all these, or what's the deal here? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to fall and collect the others. So if I come over here... Oh, I see. I can kind of like glide and descend with them, yeah. Do I want these? Oh, I don't want those. Okay, noted. That might cost me. Okay, so you don't want the other ones. You want to miss those. Okay, we learned something. This is very long. 2 minutes, you say? Currently sitting on an A rank. Maybe that's the entire challenge? I don't know. Oh, okay, there's more. This isn't so bad. This is mostly like a game of Galaga almost. Wait, I can't jump that high though, dude. Oh, I can. Oh, dear God. Okay, I see now why this is more of a challenge. Okay, well, I could have gotten better, but I did get the maximum rating of SS. I don't know what that does. I don't know what my rewards are for doing. Oh, yo! The rewards are tight, is what they are. So you get like a regular chest. You still don't have enough weapon space. Oops. That's annoying. And a big boy chest. So I have to be really careful here because I'm going to get yelled at every time I try and pick up a weapon. Okay, we learned something new. That's a new mechanic. I didn't know that was there. That's pretty cool. We do have some new furniture. I'm also kind of curious to see if that might have pushed us over the edge of exploration. 62, it sure did. Awesome. All right, so the playthrough can wrap up exactly the way we would like it to. We can come visit the Masters of the Nightwind, get our first, I forget what it's called. It's some kind of ore, something ignored, flame-born ore or something. Let's talk to this guy. He'll tell us. So what he does is give us the rest of our reputation for the Masters of the Nightwind, which is currently sitting at level 4. Interesting that it doesn't say max level. I suspect that is because eventually there will be a level 5 or more that goes beyond what we already know as the systems. But we get our first blazing flint ore. Huzzah. Oh, so I don't actually have to take it to the captain? Question mark? I just get it here? Oh, wait. Feature unlocked. Natlan mining outcrop search? I don't know what that means. Interesting. Info. Search for Natlan's mining outcrops with help from blacksmith Alam. So we'll have to talk to the blacksmith in the main city by the sounds of it. Okay then. Achievements. Let's look at what we snagged there. We're actually piling up achievements pretty quickly too. Time trial challenges. Okay, fair enough. I can argue with that. And I think we got another piece of... Oh, never mind. I do need to take this to the man. Well, we get the drama despite that. Interesting. So does he have something else? Oh, wait, I remember what this does. This powers up the Traveler, doesn't it? It makes Pyro Traveler less shit. Hello, Lumine. Because currently Pyro Traveler is kind of not very good. Am I not here? Oh, I teleported over him. Gotcha. Speak to me, Captain. This time I come to you with something of use. God, what a badass. His weapon is so gnarly. I hope that they make that weapon viable in the game. Like, I know the character's probably not going to be, but I really, really hope they make the weapon. Because that looks so schnasty. Alright, what do you got for me? I come bearing one of the things you need. A noble figure coats the sun with frost. 2 eras grant salvation to Natlan not once but twice. Offer thing. The first flint lights up the distant pass, and the land's journey's beginning, we call it home. In the land of journey's beginning, we call it home. The way back may be no more, yet when you and I embrace the night, pure as a mirror it remains, and forever shall it stay. Oh shit. Yo! That's dramatic. What are we doing? Are we spirit bombing? Primal Flame Resonance complete. While Blazing Threshold or Scorching Threshold are active, the current active character deals 6% increased damage. If said character is in the Night Soul's Blessing state, they will deal an additional 9% damage. So this is very specific to Natlan, because the Night Soul's Blessing state is pretty much only for characters from Natlan. But we did... Okay, so that's C1. What do the others do? Retrospective gifts. Interesting. So we will get the rest of her constellations via this process. Fascinating. Very cool, though. So that's some real tangible progress made. Also, I got a thing. A lot of things, actually. Hang on. Minor detour. Oh, I got the Bubba icon. Okay. Oh, no, we stay Arlecchino. That never changes. What do we got for name cards, though? I really want Arlecchino's name card because it looks badass. Oh, it was the one we just got from Reputation. Gotcha. Okay. Very cool. A lot of stuff. We're also under 100,000 Adventure EXP to hit 59 out of 60, which would be really cool. I would love to hit Adventure rank 60 so that I never have to think about it again, but we are still a fair ways away from that. But 59 would be a pretty notable milestone. It's a lot farther than most people make it. In the meantime, I'm just going to really quickly correct my party. Back to our usual lineup. Not that I dislike Lumine, I actually think she's very fun. And probably one of the more balanced 5-star characters, if I'm being completely honest. Very flexible and able to use every element. I guess except for Cryo right now. She doesn't have access to Cryo yet because we haven't been to Shiznaya, but eventually she will. And in the meantime, I'm just going to push us back to Fontaine, where my commissions will be for tomorrow. But otherwise, that was kind of a different Genshin stream. We did a little bit more of looking at and explaining the world. I don't know if that's exactly what people are interested in or not, but I have been trying to treat some of this content as at least moderately educational, if not a little bit goofy along the way. But then we also wrapped up a very unintentionally cute and kind of dramatic quest that I wasn't ready for, I'll be honest. I did not think that's what we were going to do. When we come back to Genshin, we will revisit the story quests. We still have 2 of these to knock out. And I know for a fact that who is it? I think it's Amelie's is fairly lengthy. So we might try and get an earlier start for that one. And hopefully the next time we come back, we will have Lantern Rite rewards up and active too, which would be very fun. So much of that to come. Let me pop over to my just chatting screen here too. I hope people had a fun time with the stream tonight. It's a little bit different. And, you know, you make a really good point. I don't remember if I showcased it on a stream that you were on. There is actually, there are some new cosmetics being added that make me think there's opportunities for more, I'm not going to say dress up stuff, but more flexibility with how you make your characters appear. I think they're leaning that way. I know they like to monetize a lot of that stuff, which is a little scary. So hopefully if they do add that stuff, it's less monetized, or at least there's ways you can get at it for free. But who knows? I mean, Genshin is an infinitely progressing game. I mean, I don't think they'll ever stop making content for it because it'll never stop making money. So we can dream. We can always dream. And until then, there's always Infinite Nikki as well. Or I'm sorry, Infinity Nikki. I will have to get to that eventually. I know I promised I would try that. We'll have to try that in the Discord sometime, as that does sound like a very interesting experience. But for the time being, this is my gacha game, albeit slightly different. But it floats my boat. And it'll be here on Tuesdays for the foreseeable future, I think. To Infinity Nikki and beyond sounds like a banger Reddit flare, but I would not be opposed to trying something new. That is really the one thing, actually, I haven't done a lot of on this stream, is trying things that I have not played before, which might make for some more engaging content if people are more interested in, you know, kind of the shock value of me not knowing what's going on. I feel like I never know what's going on in Genshin anyway, but even mechanically not knowing what's going on, that is something we could try. And it's also something we could do with more modern games, like things that are not necessarily been out for a long time and might garner some new viewership as well too. So either way, I had a wonderful time this evening. I'm surprisingly awake. I might actually run my uploads now. I do have some shorts editing to do as well. But it's been wonderful talking to everybody, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful start to their week. We will find ways for you to be able to roast my fashion sense. I mean, look, I'm wearing a quarter zip. You can just do that on the stream cam if you want. Most of the time I'll be sitting there in like a hoodie with looking like a gremlin, but we'll find video game ways to do it. I do think Dress to Impress could be a good multiplayer experience too, but all the ideas and just not enough time to act on them right now. Not enough time to act on them and not enough people to watch them. So to any of the lurkers out there, if you do want to follow and push us closer to that goal of 5 followers in the next 30 days and hopefully a slow march towards making affiliate by the end of the year, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to continue to keep trying to get shorts content out. I think that's a really good way to try and spread awareness. I've noticed the few shorts that I have put out have gotten a lot more viewership. So I need to put in the work and make that happen. But once again, as always, I don't expect anyone to follow. I just hope that everybody that's present has a fantastic time and feels safe and welcome in this space. And at some point, I was willing to pitch suggestions too. Don't be afraid to ask a complete stranger about a game that you might want to see played. It helps me know what people like and tells me if my taste is actually worse than I really think it is, because I think I like good games, but I might be wrong. And I'm willing to admit that. So I'm here for this journey and everybody else that's on it. Thank you all once again and have a wonderful evening. Good night.